for your Icemen, the following players will not dress this evening. Number 12, James Sanchez. Number 18, Troy Evingson. Number 28, Sean Giles. Number 39, Abbott Gerdukis. Number 74, Brandon Fortunato. And number 83, Ryan Roth. The referee assigned to tonight's game by the ECHL is Matt Menidi. The linesmen for tonight's game are Cole Rui and Tanem Wyanzik. And now let's meet the starting lineup for the visiting South Carolina Stingrays, brought to you by Geico. On defense, number 2, Patrick Hallway. Also on defense, number 27, Chaz Redekop. At forward, number 6, Nate Pionk. At forward, number 18, Alex Brink. At forward, number 29, Jake Coleman. And in goal for the Stingrays, number 32, Hunter Shepard. South Carolina is coached by Ryan Blair. The assistant is Brendan Kotick. Fans, at this time, turn your attention to the video board as we meet tonight's Dick's Wings Kid of the Game, Charlie Register. Thanks to Dick's Wings for presenting the Kid of the Game, and thank you to our supporting sponsor, Main Event. Does your child want the opportunity to be a Kid of the Game in an Iceman home game? Each member of the Iceman Kids Club, presented by Dick's Wings and Grill and Main Event, will receive a t-shirt, bag, a free Iceman ticket, and access to exclusive Kids Club events with the players. Visit JacksIceman.com/kidsclub for more information or sign up on the Iceman app. Icemen fans, get on your feet and welcome to the ice, your leader, number K9, Fang. Presented by Forever Vets Animal Hospital. Iceman fans, let's meet tonight's starting lineup. On defense, number 3, Jeff Taylor. Also on defense, number 5, Austin McEnany. At forward, number 10, Christopher Brown. At forward, number 14, Vlad Michalchuk. At forward, number 22, Ara Nazarian. And in goal for your Icemen tonight, number 35, Tyler Wall. Jacksonville is coached by Nick Luco. The assistant coach is Brandon Mashinter.
And good evening, everyone. It is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on flowhockey.tv and on Mixlr. Tonight's Tonight, the Icemen will be hosting the South Carolina Stingrays in yet another South Division matchup where the Icemen could conceivably get to a three-way tie for second place if things work their way this evening. We'll have your opening face-off in just a few moments, but first, let's go down to ice level. We'll have the singing of your national anthem.
Oh, say, can you see by the dawn's early light what so proudly we hailed at the twilight's last gleaming, whose broad stripes and bright stars through the perilous fight o'er the ramparts we watched were so gallantly streaming, and the rockets' red glare, the bombs bursting in air, gave proof through the night that our flag was still there. Oh, say does that star-spangled banner yet wave o'er the land of the free and the home of the brave?
Fans, let's hear it for Miss Jessica.
Very well done, and that brings us to the start of this game between the Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays as I bring in my broadcast partner, Alex Reed. Reeder, the Icemen, after a bit of a stretch where things weren't going so well, one win in the last 9 games, but they turned it around. An overtime win last Friday at home, went into Florida the very next night, a shootout victory on the road against the first place Everblades. It's amazing what just one game can do for you, and this team is feeling awful good about themselves right now.
They really are. I mean, I think they were, they knew they were close. In those losses, they knew they weren't too far off. Defensively, they've been very sound. The numbers back that up. And then, of course, they just weren't scoring enough goals there. But they got that so-called monkey off their back there on Friday and getting the home win. And the team was really rejuvenated at that. Then went down and played a solid game against the Everblades. That was a really good hockey game. Both teams really came to play. And the Icemen found a way to get it done and get the victory. And so now, now it's the winning momentum. It's not the other way around. This team, as you said, feeling pretty good. And they're ready to go here today.
Puck is dropped by your referee tonight, Matt Manini. It is going to be the Stingrays playing it behind the Jacksonville net, where Tyler Wall, for the 3rd straight night, is between the pipes for Jacksonville. He obviously has won the last 2 games, winning Friday here at home, Saturday in Florida. Stingrays in possession. They've got it at the right wing half wall. Hallway throws it towards goal. It goes off the side of the net, bounces loose for Jacksonville, and Christopher Brown with speed through the neutral zone. He'll lift it from 90 feet on net, making the glove stop and trying to pass it himself is Hunter Shepard, South Carolina's netminder. South Carolina may have the best goaltending tandem in the league, with Hunter Shepard being part of that, along with Ryan Bednard. Shepard makes another save. The rebound, and Lodermeier tries to get a quick rebound one-timer away, but that was blocked and knocked out of play. We'll have a stoppage in play 45 seconds into the contest. And Alex, you talked about the Icemen last week before this little win streak, struggling offensively. Well, nobody's struggling more offensively right now than the Stingrays. 2 straight games, shut out both times.
Yeah, and you look at this club right now, they're a team that's kind of going with what Jacksonville was going through. They're in that rut, that little bit of a struggle. So, again, the Icemen feeling good. You got a team in South Carolina trying to get back on track. So, kind of a reversal of fortunes, let's say here, Arlie, really in the last week and a half.
Icemen deflected into the Stingray zone. It is Subban for Floric. Jake Elmer on the forecheck could not steal the puck. Comes free to center ice. The Stingrays try to clear it in off the stick of Lawton Courtnall, but he airmailed it over the glass and out of play. So we'll drop the puck at center ice. Jacksonville overall 5-6-1-1 on the season. They've got 12 points. South Carolina 5-5, 5-5-0-0 for 10 points. The Stingrays currently in last place in the South Division along with Greenville, both with 10 points. But to give you an idea of how tight things are in that division, the entire South Division, first to last, is separated by a total of 7 points so far. So plenty of opportunities for everyone, whether you're in first place or last place, to make a move in this division right now.
Yeah, and that's why these games are, even though it's November, these games are important. They're going to make a difference. These are 4-point swing opportunities. Anytime you take on somebody in your division, and those add up over time if you can come out on top majority of the time. So, it's early in the season, but these games certainly matter. And again, you can keep up with the pack, get some separation. But the one thing you don't want to do early in the year is fall way behind. And this division right now, I don't think anyone's doing that right at this point.
No, nobody is doing that for sure, as the Icemen have the puck in the neutral zone. Nobody has really separated themselves in this division either, and that includes the first place Florida Everblades as Jacksonville works through center ice. It is Martin on his forehand, forehands in. It's going to be a delayed offside. Zach Brizola was in ahead of the play. That allows the Stingrays to easily stick handle out of their own end. Allen will forehand in softly to the right of Tyler Wall. Brizola swings it around the left side. Panetta lets it go for Nazarian. The Icemen can't clear it out yet. Flip pass to the blue line. Miscommunication there from the Stingrays. And Allen chases it down at the red line. He'll knock it in cross corner. Panetta for Brizola. Brizola, nice touch pass, and the Icemen break out of their zone and redirect it into the Stingray zone. Foot race for the puck, and Nazarian's going to force Shepard to play it, waving off the icing. So very well done from Jacksonville. Now the Icemen get the steal, and it's Nazarian once more behind the net for Brown. Brown to the blue line. Taylor is there. Cross ice for McEnany, and he lost the handle, and it's the Stingrays carrying up the left wing side. Fighting for the puck, getting a shot over the crossbar was Alex Brink. Comes back all the way to center. It's Nazarian for Lodermeier onside. Wrister is deflected into the corner. Derek Lodermeier to the right point for McEnany. Swings it across. It is Taylor. Seam pass. Lodermeier a one-time, and it goes wide to the short side. What a setup there from Jeff Taylor as the Icemen looking for the early 1-0 advantage. Lodermeier takes a man down behind the net, and the Icemen get the puck back. McEnany at the right point, to the left for Taylor. McEnany gets it back. Wrister in a screen, and a save is made by Shepard. No rebound. Plenty of bodies in front, but it's almost like the seas parted, allowing Hunter Shepard to be able to get a good look at that one.
Yeah, Hunter Shepard, he's the guy that you really got to challenge. You got to get some traffic in front of him, get some bodies there in front as well. Because you're right, he's an outstanding goaltender. He's had some big games against Jacksonville. And right there, Lodermeier with a good look there. It's a second chance opportunity. Those are there. It was open on that short side. Lodermeier, who's had the hot stick as of late, he just did not get what he wanted to on that one.
Icemen win the faceoff, but they give it up to South Carolina at center ice. It is Miller for the Stingrays. Drop pass, shot goes wide off the stick of Courtnall, comes off the end boards, hustling for it. An excellent effort there from Luke Lynch to work the puck free to center ice, and the Icemen still battling for it. Nobody can get the handle. Finally, it's the Stingrays taking over. Patrick Hallway for Justin Florek. Florek is onside on the right. He'll drop a backhander into the corner and play it down low. First on it are the Icemen. In control, Kyle McKenzie separates himself from a forechecker, flips it into the air looking for Martin, tried to glove it onto his stick, but he never caught the puck in the first place, and the Stingrays track it down. No score in the early going. We're not quite 4 minutes gone by in this contest. South Carolina from center. Tarek Hammond will forehand in. Stingrays are first on it. They'll tap it into the left wing corner. In control for them, Connor Landrigan. Near side walls, Brizola takes the body. Well done defensively as the Icemen look to clear. Bouncing puck held in by Landrigan. Passes deflected. He gets it right back. Got hit on the play by Brizola as the Stingrays continue to pressure. Turning around and throwing it into the corner now with Landrigan, waiting for a trailer. Looking for a man in front. He'll try and throw it on net. Man, he nearly caught that softball-sized spot over the left shoulder of Tyler Wall. Wall stood tall right at that short side and just held it away as the Icemen try to clear it up the middle. Can Nazarian get there? No, it was an aerial pass. Had it worked the first time around, you would have been looking at a potential breakaway. Now it's Nazarian trying to knock it away from 3 different South Carolina players, and he does force the turnover. Wrister on net, easy glove save there for Shepard, but the work of Aaron Nazarian does create an offensive zone face-off for the Icemen when really there was nothing there.
Yeah, there wasn't. And one thing I've noticed here in the early going are the Icemen especially the blue liners up there. A little rough with the puck there. A couple cop-ups there that actually ended up going to an odd man rush situation. Nothing really came of it, which was fine, but Icemen just noticed a little bit of the mishaps there early on. They'll need to clean that up here, and I'm certain they will here. Is how they get their feet settled.
Stingrays win the draw on their own end. Coleman will deflect it out to center. McEnany D to D for Taylor for Jacksonville. Deflecting in is Joey Sides. He'll chase after it. Victor Hadfield works it around the far side. Brown gets the steal. Shot towards goal is blocked. Stingrays get it back to center ice, and Jacksonville turning and firing it right back in. So good chip and chase game here from the Icemen as Joey Sides comes in with a ton of speed, forcing the turnover briefly. Nazarian got a piece of it, but he couldn't hold the zone. Jacksonville again in possession. Lead pass, it is Nazarian forehanding in. And the Icemen will get a line change. South Carolina trying for the stretch pass ahead to catch Jacksonville in that change. But McKenzie is there to help out, and Jacksonville again with the puck. It is Jake Elmer. Stick handling back into his own zone. Shifts away from a man, looking for Lodermeier. Tap free by South Carolina. McKenzie steps up, backhands it for Elmer, then for Lodermeier. Lodermeier into the zone, looking for Ben Howarchuk. Howarchuk, the last time he was on the ice here, scored an overtime game winner on Friday night against the Maine Mariners. A goal that had a ton of impact and intrigue as well, which we'll get to when we can. But right now it is Howarchuk in the offensive zone for Jacksonville. All the way to the right wing corner. Tries the drop pass for McKenzie, who had pinched in, but reading that play was Justin Florick, and the Stingrays get a clear out. Loose at center. It is Lodermeier. Right side, Kyle McKenzie for the Icemen. Indirect feed for Elmer, who deflects it into the Stingray zone. 13:37 to go in the first period. Still no score. Jacksonville out shooting South Carolina 3-1 thus far. Stingrays carry it in. It is Lynch behind his own net, trying to kick it loose. Did get it free. It goes to Travis Howe. Back to Luke Lynch. Lynch trying to go around Subban. Can he get a dive on it? Looking for Martin. Couldn't get the pass away despite the effort. And the Stingrays will play it to center ice. Berzola knocks it loose. Stingrays get it back at the red line. They'll toss it into the right side of Tyler Wall. A couple men go down off the play. Travis Howe took off the helmet of a Stingray player. As the Stingrays get the puck, fans want a penalty call. They will not get one. It is Hadfield with a nice dance around a forechecker from Jacksonville. Carries it to the opposite wing. Pass goes off the boards. Blocker save is made by Wall. Comes all the way to the blue line for Hadfield, and another save made by Wall. And we'll have a break in the action with 12:45 to go. It is no score between Jacksonville and South Carolina. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; AthleticNet, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; My Grey Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
0-0 between the Jacksonville Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. Along with Alex Reed, this is Arlie Johnson with you as Jacksonville wins a faceoff in their own end. It's Jacob Panetta for Nazarian, headmans it for Vlad Mikalchuk, who steps around a man and takes it deep into the Stingray zone, dropping it into the corner. Brown with a centering feed, looking for the redirect. It was Nazarian, couldn't put it on goal, but what a pass. And Reed there from Christopher Brown. The Icemen knock the puck high into the air. It stays in the offensive zone briefly, but the Stingrays get the loose change, and now they'll play it end-to-end. Brink will kick it in with his shin guard, and Berzola swings around the back of his net, starts the charge ahead. Nazarian off glass and out to center ice. Jacksonville getting it right back on a clear in, and a line change for both clubs here. The Icemen with Jacob Panetta behind his own net. New forward line out for the Icemen. They'll send out Derek Lodermeier with Ben Howarchuk and Jake Elmer. Elmer, who is on reserve for Saturday's win against Florida, but back in the lineup tonight. No Ryan Roth this evening for the Icemen. We'll try and give you the other scratches for Jacksonville when we can. It is Jacob Panetta around the boards. Howarchuk looks to spin around from a man. Knocked free by South Carolina, held in the zone. Shot goes wide of the net. Stingrays lose it to Jacksonville's Jake Elmer. Ayer mailing it to the red line. Bouncing all the way into Stingray territory. Hallway on his forehand, right in front of his goaltender. A long outlet pass goes off the boards and connects ultimately with Jade Miller. The Icemen steal it, but don't clear it. Lawton Courtnall behind the net. A ton of speed. He's the son of former NHLer Jeff Courtnall, who also had blazing speed. In fact, the Stingrays have several players that have NHL connections, past and present, which you'll hear in a little bit. One of them right in there was Jordan Subban, who is, yes, the younger brother of both Malcolm and PK Subban. As the Icemen get it in the neutral zone, it is Craig Martin by himself. He'll chip and chase against Hammond, and he'll beat him to the puck. Hammond tries to get it back, sliding it towards the blue line. Sacco will play it wing to wing. Connects with Landrigan. That was an excellent outlet pass, and the Stingrays are onside. Drop pass for Sacco, who closes and fires. What a save by Tyler Wall, keeping this one scoreless. Excellent positional save there as the trailer came in Dominic Sacco. And what an opportunity for the Stingrays. He tried to go between the glove and the left pad of Wall, but I think Wall was ready for it and dropped the glove just in time.
Yeah, he did, and Sacco had plenty of time to cruise right down that left wing from the point all the way to the low circle when he fired off that shot. Exactly where he was trying to go. Wall made a great adjustment, got the glove down in time. And Wall, he's really settled in here. He made some big saves there in that game down in Estero on Saturday, especially in overtime. The Icemen were under siege a couple of times, but Wall came up with the necessary saves. He was a big part of the win there on Saturday.
Nice to see his confidence growing as each game moves along, as the Icemen control in their own end. It is McCallchuk looking for Brown. Couldn't set him up. Jacksonville takes it back at center ice. Jeff Taylor, who's been playing phenomenally at both ends of the ice for Jacksonville. He was the Icemen's nominee for ECHL Player of the Week this week. As the Stingrays clear it away, Sacco through the neutral zone, defended by McEnany. Looking for a trailer and Allen. Allen with a wrister well over the crossbar. Karams all the way to the blue line, held in by the Stingrays. Closing and shooting. Save made by Wall. With 9:59 to go in the first period, we'll go to another break. It remains Jacksonville nothing, South Carolina nothing. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
Faceoff is in Jacksonville's end. Not much going on really in this game just yet. We're halfway through the first period. Shots on goal 5-3 for the Stingrays, but I wouldn't say that either team has really had what you would call a five-star opportunity yet. Maybe that one from Sacco, that one save from Wall, that would be the memorable one. Icemen win the faceoff in their zone. They'll flip it up towards the blue line. It's knocked out of the air by South Carolina. Save made by Wall. Rebound on a turnaround shot from Brink. That was blocked. That was a bit of a tester from Tyler Wall as the Icemen break out of their zone. Howarchuk with speed. He beats his man. Cuts to the middle. Tries to get the shot away. Knocked loose by the Stingrays. But, man, that speed from Ben Howarchuk really showing there, as it did on the overtime game winner Friday night here against Maine. Jake Elmer to the blue line. Turns back for Lodermeier. Lodermeier tries to set up Howarchuk. Knocked free by Shepard. He'll cover it. And the draw now comes into the Stingray zone. Ben Howarchuk really starting to get his game together, I think, for the Icemen.
Yeah, I agree. He's starting to get, more and more confident, starting to settle and getting a little bit of a groove there. You know, sometimes he just tries to do so much when he's out there. I mean, he's going 100 miles an hour, you know, firing shots, and now he's starting to get those on target. They're starting to pop in. He's bringing that physical edge. He does come in. That was all speed right there, Arlie, to set up that chance. If he was a right-handed shot, he would have had a good look there on Shepard, but because of the left-handed and the defender coming in on that side, he was unable to get it off.
Look at this step up from Jacob Friend. The defensive-minded defenseman goes behind the South Carolina goal line to keep the puck moving on the offensive zone. He went way in. It's being covered by Craig Martin. The Stingrays break out. Now it's Martin playing defense as the Stingrays get a pass away. That's deflected by the back check of Luke Lynch. Very well done by both Craig Martin and Luke Lynch on the defensive side of things there to keep South Carolina at bay. Now it's the Icemen at center ice. And it's Howe flipping it in on the forehand side. Jordan Subban clears it ahead. Miller for Justin Florek. South Carolina into the zone offensively. Florek was all by himself. Jacksonville plays it up the boards. Allen holds in, just got to the blue line in time. Craig Martin trying to knock it free. Helping out is Berzola, but the Stingrays will hold it in the zone. It is Hadfield with a turnaround shot. Steered into the corner by Wall. Made it look easy as Berzola tries to knock it away. He's being double teamed. He does get it loose. It is Brown to the blue line, still not out. Berzola off the wall, stolen again by the Stingrays. Kramer to the right side, wrister, and a score. It's going to be the Stingrays on the board. Carter Cowthorpe gets the goal. And South Carolina, who came into this game being shut out twice in a row, take the lead 1-0 with 8:13 to go.
Yeah, they've been getting a majority of the opportunities here when they've gotten to the offensive zone. They're at least attempting chances. We saw the one by Sacco a moment ago, and then just too many opportunities. Icemen had a difficult time really getting the puck cleared there, and South Carolina got a little comfortable. They waited, they were patient on the play, and then able to find their man to get the goal here, and they doubled up on shots here. 6-3 are out shooting the Icemen right now, and they've kind of exploded here in the last 3 or 4 minutes.
The Icemen really struggling clearing the puck out of their zone there. They had about 3 or 4 even opportunities to clear it. Never did. And they cost them dearly as Joey Sides takes it into the zone. Looking for the trailer. Nazarian steps around a man, got spun around. Puck is loose. Stingrays have it, and they do clear it out, but it's going to be out of play. Is this going to be a delay of game? Officials are going to talk it over, and we'll see if the Icemen are going to go on the power play here. I didn't see it touch the glass. I'm expecting it to be a delay of game, and it is. Power play for the Icemen just seconds after they give up a goal. Now they've got a chance to get right back on the board themselves and try and even the score.
Yeah, and it was kind of a costly, drawing of the penalty there. I'm watching him right now, Aaron Nazarian. Okay, he is back out here for this power play. He went along around the boards there, kind of got swung around, and you could tell he kind of was slow to get back within the play. He went back, sat on there and had a chat there on the bench just a second ago with Jake Reardon, the athletic trainer. But he seems to be okay, which is good. Keep an eye on that. Aaron Nazarian, one of your top scorers. That's certainly a cause for concern. But he's out there right now, so I think this power play is a chance for the Icemen to really get the power play back on track, but also even up this game.
And they do win the faceoff as well. It is Sides to Nazarian at the half boards near side. Sides again, playing give and go with Nazarian. Nazarian lost the handle, gets it right back. Lost the handle again, back in the corner, tries to tap it away. Gives it up to the Stingrays who clear it out. So Nazarian, trouble with the stick handling there, which is very unlike him. The Stingrays get a clear out. Jacksonville on the power play this year. It has been better lately. It is still 20th in the league, however, at 14.6%. South Carolina's penalty kill, fantastic. Second in the league at 89.5%. South Carolina doesn't score many, but they don't give up many either. Icemen back in the offensive zone. It is Taylor looking for a shooting lane. Cross ice, it's Nazarian. Looks for the centering feed. Goes wide and comes all the way to center ice. It was really more a shot pass trying to get Joey Sides on the back door. Sides gets it back and into the zone. The Icemen are onside. Sides is by himself, however. Hammond knocks it free behind the South Carolina net. The Stingrays will get the clear.
Well, talking about the Icemen needing to get the power play going with some consistency here. This is not the matchup, though, when you have one of the top penalty kill units that you really want to start getting going on. Hey, I guess you're going to start. They might as well get it going now. But, again, this is a tough unit to go against here to get back on track with the man advantage.
Icemen cannot gain the zone this time. Jacob Panetta gets it back at center. For Elmer over the blue line on the right. Drop pass for Panetta. Moves it cross ice. Taking it off the boards is Berzola at the circle. Berzola. Saucer pass unable to knock it out of midair. There was Craig Martin, and the Stingrays get another clear. Just 24 seconds to go on this power play. Icemen unable to get a shot on goal in this power play just yet. South Carolina out shooting the Icemen 8-4, and they lead 1-0. Now Jacksonville called for offside. So not much working on this particular man advantage for the Icemen. And really not much working for them offensively yet in this first period either.
No, and it's a good unit here. We talked about, I mean, you said 89.5% on the year. That's pretty good. The 34-38. I mean, they've only allowed 4 power play goals all season long. So stingy group, but you know, that's something new with South Carolina. It's just something about the system that they run there. They've always perennially been a very good special teams team in the South Division, especially there on the penalty kill and more on the defensive side.
Taylor looking for a feed for Lynch, knocked free by the Stingrays, not cleared yet. Travis Howe getting some late power play time, works it free to Taylor. Taylor into the corner, looking for Howe again, gives it up to Hallway, who in turn gives it up to Lodermeier. Teams are at full strength, but the Icemen have the puck behind the Stingray net. It is Lynch trying to work it loose. Hammond knocks it free for the Stingrays. Goes off a skate right into blue paint. Man, a different Karam, and that could have gone right in the net. The Icemen keep it in the zone. It is Taylor with a slap shot. Glove save is made by Shepard, and we'll go to break. The Stingrays have taken the lead. It's 1-0 on a goal from Carter Calthorpe. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the Stars of tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be a live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Just be in control. With free interest checking and great digital tools, Community First makes smarter banking simple. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
It's a 1-0 lead for the South Carolina Stingrays. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey. 5.5 minutes to go in the first period. Arlie Johnson with Alex Reed. For those who have been following the progress of the Icemen, you may know that the Icemen have won 2 in a row, largely in part because my broadcast partner, Alex Reed, has been giving the starting lineups for the Icemen. Reader, inquiring minds want to know, did you give the starting lineup to the crew again tonight?
Of course I did, yeah. I mean, I was looking for the three-peat. Hope to continue to do it. Hope I'm doing it again tomorrow, meaning that we won here today, so we'll see how it goes. But try to get the guys fired up. I brought a little extra today with the voice to really want to raise it up a level here, so we'll see how the rest of the game plays out.
Well, I like my chances now despite the 1-0 deficit as the Icemen get the puck into the offensive end. It is Nazarian, held up by Miller. Knocking it free are the Stingrays, but not out yet. Nice move there by McKenzie, and the feed to the blue line for Brown. Rister in a screen. Blocker save is made. Rebound for Friend, who blasts one on goal. And I think Shepard got a piece of it just enough. South Carolina will finally clear out. That's maybe the best sustained pressure we've seen from Jacksonville thus far, as Jacob Friend rips it up the right side for Brown, but it's out of his reach, and it's going to be icing against Jacksonville. 4:30 to go in the first period. Tyler Wall taking his mask off briefly and catching a bit of a breather. No chance for him on that goal from Carter Calthorpe from South Carolina. He ripped that one top shelf far post. That was more a situation of the Icemen just unable to clear the zone. And that being said, I do have to give credit to the coaching staff of Nick Luco and Brandon Mashinter, because it is rare when those kind of opportunities happen against Jacksonville this year. Not just for total shots against per game, where they lead the league at 24 per game allowed, but in terms of quality opportunities as well. There's just not a whole lot out there for the opposition typically.
No, and it's been a sound defensive team. I mean, they've been playing it well. They're structured. You know, it's just been, I mean, it's been very difficult. You're absolutely right. Teams better take advantage of the chances that they do get, and South Carolina did there today, and they have the 1-0 lead as a result.
Icemen will get another offensive zone draw, just a flip in on goal from the sharp angle from Ben Howarchuk. Shepard knocking it down. Derek Lodermeier at center. Lodermeier pivoting with Joey Sides and Ben Howarchuk in the middle. Zach Berzola Jacob Panetta at the blue line. Draw is going to be to the right of Shepard. Lodermeier wins this draw. It is Panetta at the left circle. Rister is blocked by Brink. Brink on his backhand behind his own net. Cuts now right in front of him. And the Stingrays break out of their zone. Coleman for Brink, who picks up ahead of steam, trying to work around Panetta. Panetta defends him well, forcing it to the opposite wing. Loose for it there. Coleman tries to get a handle to it. Brazola taps it ahead. The Icemen knock it loose. Sides, backhand, saucer pass to Howarchuk. He'll backhand into the zone. That was a great feed from Sides. Icemen will get a line change with 3:32 to go in the first period. Trailing 1-0. Stingrays through center. They'll rim it around. Wall unable to block it behind the net. Jacksonville tries to continue it on. It is Howe tapping it loose. Sacco get a piece of it. Knocked free by Jacksonville. Craig Martin behind his net. Stops right behind the cage, flips it to the left. It is Taylor with an outlet pass for Martin. Right side, it's McEnany looking to go cross ice. Good feed for Lynch. Couldn't handle it. Had the right idea. He was open up the left wing side. The Icemen do get it back, however. McEnany cross ice for Taylor. Taylor center point. Rister looking in front for Lynch. He was looking for the pass for Lynch. Lynch got spilled on the play. No call. Stingrays try to clear it around. McEnany unable to hold it in. And it comes to center ice where Howe knocks it loose. And the Icemen are right back in the zone. Lynch for Taylor just out of his reach. Shepard will play it to the far side. And the Stingrays have possession of the puck with 2:36 to go in the first period. Backhanding into the zone is Jade Miller. Wall will leave it there for Austin McEnany. McEnany taking a hit in order to get it out to center. It's Jordan Subban spinning away from Nazarian, forcing him a little deeper is Nazarian. Tarek Hammond up the left side. Knocked in on the deflection by Courtnall, and the Icemen have it behind their net. Dangerous play there from Taylor, fortunate to get it back. Taylor on around the right wing side. It is Brown looking for McCallchuk. McCallchuk with his strength, trying to get the puck away from Hammond. Couldn't do it. And the South Carolina Stingrays have it in the neutral zone. Bouncing puck, stolen by Jacksonville. Less than 2 minutes to go in the first period. McCallchuk loses the handle. Loose at center. Getting a piece of it there is McKenzie. McKenzie for Jacob Friend. Friend right up the middle for Nazarian. He couldn't gain the line. Stepping up there was Redekop. Redekop cross ice for Coleman. Rister is blocked in front. Comes loose for the Icemen. They'll move it to the right wing on a deflection. Elmer took a big hit on the play, but Jacksonville gets it back. McKenzie 360s around a man. Indirect feed looking for Elmer. Just out of his reach, and the Stingrays have it again. South Carolina leads 1-0. We have 1:18 to go in the first period. McKenzie behind his own net for Jacksonville. To the right side for Elmer. Cross ice look for Howarchuk. It deflected behind him. Comes loose for the Icemen, back at center, clearing in his Lodermeier. It's a delayed offside, and the Stingrays get it back now with exactly a minute to go in the first period. Hammond, stretch pass for Kramer, knocked free by Jacksonville. Sides unable to get it free. Stingrays do clear it in now. Comes all the way around the wall for Howarchuk. Howarchuk eludes one man, steps around another. A couple of Stingray players go down. They ran into each other, and that allowed the Icemen to carry it into the zone. Comes around the wall. It's for Brazola at the right point. Brazola again loses the handle. The Icemen have had a whole bunch of trouble keeping the puck in at the blue line in this first period.
Yeah, it's something that's playing them early. They got away from it now here in the last couple minutes. Same thing here. It's a little bit of a difficult time right now. Just a little bit out of sync, it seems. The passes out of the zone and the entries there as well just seem to be off a little bit right now.
Stingrays carry in with 15 seconds on the clock. Landrigan into the offensive zone. Around the wall for Miller. Sides tries to get it loose. Panetta is there also. Icemen just trying to clear it out and let the clock wind down. They don't want to allow South Carolina any opportunities. Stingrays do get the puck, however. Toe drag from the South Carolina. Time expires as the shot ends up on goal. I don't believe it would have counted. Regardless, it's going to be a 1-0 advantage for South Carolina after one period of play. Shots on goal in the first. The Stingrays with 8. Jacksonville with 7. The Icemen had the only power play in that first period. They did not even get a shot on goal on it. And just a bit of a lackluster start for Jacksonville. Not typical of them these last few games, and hopefully the message in that locker room from head coach Nick Luco is, let's get going, boys. You know, we're back at home, start of a 5-game homestand. Yeah. Time to get things moving right now.
Yeah, I expected maybe, I think we all did. We expected just a little bit more fire, a little bit more jump in their step here. Took both teams a little bit of time to kind of, ease into this game. But you're right. I mean, we just mentioned really just a little bit off there on the passing. the entries, the breakouts, just a little bit all just seemed a little bit off here in that first period. But you know what? It's only a 1-goal deficit. Still plenty of time here left to try to correct that. We'll see if the guys have that in them. It just was kind of bizarre start to the game, because I think this team was kind of feeling good about themselves coming in.
Yeah, I wonder if maybe a little bit too good. So maybe it's just a bit of a wake-up call. Though, let's get back into it here, guys. You got a 2-game winning streak. You've got some momentum. Let's carry that momentum. But it didn't go the way they would have liked in the opening 20 minutes. South Carolina has the lead at 1-0 on a goal from Carter Calthorpe, his second of the year, set up on the play by Patrick Kramer at 11:47 of period number 1. We'll take a break and return in a few minutes. When we come back, we'll go through the upcoming homestand for the Jacksonville Icemen. Again, this is game number 1 of 5 straight here at home, 4 of them all during this Thanksgiving week. 1-0 Stingrays after 1 period. You're listening to Jacksonville Icemen Hockey.
Just be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First. Love where you bank. Equal Housing Lender.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubik, rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Iceman action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; In Glasgow, official puck provider; My Grey Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax, knowing you're managing your money the right way, yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA. Just be in control. With free interest checking and great digital tools, Community First makes smarter banking simple. Add an account at justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze.
Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the Stars of tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be a live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
And we're back in downtown Jacksonville, the Publix rink at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. After one period of play, the South Carolina Stingrays have a 1-0 advantage over the Jacksonville Icemen. Only goal of the game belongs to Carter Calthorpe for SoCo. Shots on net, 9 for South Carolina, and Jacksonville with 7. Let's look at the upcoming homestand here for the Icemen. Again, they were on the road this past Saturday at Florida, a 3-2 shootout win. That is the only road game that the Icemen have in a stretch of 10. They had 4 home games prior to this past Saturday's road contest, and tonight, game 1 of a 5-game homestand for Jacksonville, and a real opportunity here, Reader, to try and climb up on the standings.
Yeah, it is, and the team getting this opportunity probably because they started the year 7 of the first 8 on the road, so now they get this chance to be at home. They do need to take advantage of it. It's a big week here. If they can buckle down here, it's a 4-game week. They got the Everblades coming in for 3 more after tonight. And then next week, the schedule's kind of light. If the guys can persevere and push through it, they got a home game on Wednesday, I believe, against Orlando, and then a road game at Orlando. But that's it. They got the whole following weekend off. So, again, if the guys can just lay it all on the line here this week, find some success, they're going to have a little bit of a lighter week after back-to-back weeks of 4 games each, to kind of rest and regroup. And they really need to take advantage of it in so many ways there, and it can really help their cause if they can have a successful week here.
They could certainly use all of you fans out there to come over this way and support the team as well. Try and make this place nice and loud these next few contests. So again, after tonight against South Carolina, 3 straight at home against the Florida Everblades. Tomorrow night, Thanksgiving Eve, of course. Then after Thanksgiving break for the actual holiday, Friday night against the Everblades, Saturday night against the Everblades. All 3 of those games will be 7 o'clock starts. Also, Saturday night after Thanksgiving is the annual Teddy Bear Toss night. Yeah. Also, one of the best events of the year, really league-wide, not just here. It's not like it's the Icemen's original thought or anything like that, but we certainly do it very, very well. And we want all of you to bring your stuffed animals out for the game on Saturday against Florida. If you're not familiar with how the Teddy Bear Toss works, it's pretty simple. Bring bears with you as many as you can. You can bring bagfuls of them, multiple bagfuls. We want you to bring bagfuls of stuffed bears. When the Icemen score a goal, their first goal of the game, here's your job. Throw the bear on the ice. That's your only job. You have one job after bringing the bears in, and that's throw the bear on the ice. They'll all get collected and brought to charity for kids in need.
And it's pretty much the only time all year you can throw something on the ice during the game and not get thrown out for it. So it's all going to a good cause, of course. These stuffed animals and teddy bears will be rounded up and distributed to children's charities for the holidays. So it's all for a good cause. And you're right. Bring them. Bring a bunch. And looking on the Mixler app here on the chat room, Marty Pat saying they'll be there with guests on Friday.
Yeah.
So we got people coming, but of course the Teddy Bear Toss game is on Saturday.
Well, perhaps they'll have guests on Saturday as well if things go well on Friday.
And it'd be a great game, honestly. I always, I can always say that it's always a good game to bring someone to because, not only there's usually good energy in the building when it happens, but it's a good sight to see, the bears rain down and all that and the stuffed animals. So it's always a fun time.
Getting asked also on the Mixler feed from Michael Mitchell, it can be any type of stuffed animal. I'm not sure if that's a question or a statement, but the answer is yes. Any kind of stuffed animal. Does not have to be a bear specifically.
And it's preferred to be any new stuffed animal or teddy bear or gently used. That's kind of the preface here, especially in today's world and all that. You don't want something that's kind of been, that just looks a little rough. But again, new or gently used, teddy bear stuffed animal is really what they're asking for. But again, it's all going to go to a good cause there. I can remember a couple of years ago when the team was able to go out and do things pre-COVID and, just to watch them distribute. And I've been in other markets as well and other teams. It's really awesome. They go to the children's hospitals and hand these bears and these stuffed animals to the kids in there. It really lights their see them light up like that. It's really awesome. So again, it's definitely going to put some smiles on the faces of the kids that are going to get these bears.
So for a great cause, and of course you get a phenomenal hockey game as well with the Icemen against the first place Everblades, a nice little in-state rivalry that the Icemen, by the way, have been quite dominant in lately. Not only this year where they're 2-0 against Florida, but last year as well where they were 6-0 at home against the Everblades last season as well, and they'll try and continue that string against the hated Florida Everblades.
It was, Florida was all over the Icemen early in the year. Last year, they had such a good team. I think they had 2 or 3 guys on that roster early in the year that ended up playing in the National Hockey League with the Nashville Predators. So, without question, it was the second half of the year was a different story. The Icemen just really kind of dominated the season series, ended up winning the season series, and had a lot of success against Florida here in this building. So we'll see what happens. Icemen already 2-0 against the Everblades this year. A couple of tight games down in Estero. Now things are going to shift back up here. So we'll see how this plays out. But Florida will be in here for a 3-game set this week. And those games are always fun, always physical. There's always a lot of dramatics going on. So I think it's going to be great entertainment for anyone. And obviously, with family coming into town, hopefully, we can it's a good time to get them into a hockey game.
We're set for a fantastic week of Thanksgiving-style hockey, but we need to focus on the present right now, and that's this game tonight. The Icemen trailing 1-0 after 1 to the South Carolina Stingrays. We'll have the start of the second period when we come back. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier. BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony. Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL. Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL. The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider. Handbid, the official mobile auction app. Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team. Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. My Grey Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax knowing you're managing your money the right way. Yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
Couple minutes away from the start of the second period, the Icemen trailing 1-0 to the South Carolina Stingrays. Along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. And Reader, as always, we have quite the following on both flowhockey.tv and on Mixer. We even have already exchanged a couple of questions for the teddy bear toss, but
yeah,
a couple other comments and hellos out there too.
Yeah, we got our crew there on Mixler. They're all chatting it up right now and looking at who's tuned in right now. Let's get out some shout outs here to Isabella Jolene, Andrew Fielder. He's probably in the building taking pictures. If he's not, well then, hello Andrew. Michael Mitchell, we know, is down there. He's always actively involved. We had the username NateVelo1, along with Francis Ack, Bobby Sanders listening in Wyoming, along with Steve Chesser, username SC Post Subs, Lindsey Bob on board with us, along with Marty Pat, Chris Clark up in the 757 of Norfolk, Virginia, tuned in as well. And good buddy Carl Lowe, who's working in Fayetteville these days. Hello, Carl. Always a pleasure.
Nice.
And then we had the Tengestow clan tuned in as well. And then there's 18 other people I see right now that are tuned in, but their usernames aren't popping up right now at this point. So, and of course, there's a lot of following on flowhockey.tv, including the Kaufman Igloo, I'm sure. And then Bob and Sue Roblo, don't believe they're in town. I think they got some family stuff going on, a wedding maybe perhaps. I think that's the reason Bob's not here, otherwise he would be. But in case he's tuned in, I'm certain that he is. Hello to him as well. And then another shout out watching on Flow Hockey to Amanda, Zoe, and Violet. So.
Oh, fantastic. All tuning in. Man, we've got some, man, that's like Iceman royalty practically that's listening in for tonight.
You got Michael there with the sign, so there you go.
Love it. We are ready for the second period. We're seconds away from it. So hello to everybody out there. Thank you for tuning in, watching, listening, whatever it might happen to be. We always appreciate it. After all, we would be nothing without you. So
no, that's true.
You're the reason why we do this. That and we love it. And we love hockey. Icemen skating from right to left as we get ready for the start of period number 2. They're in their blue uniforms. We're going to go with cobalt blue. We're going to do away with the aviator blue, I think, and just go cobalt blue the rest of the way, unless you have a better description of the hue.
The hue, yes. Cobalt works.
Oh, we'll go with cobalt.
Iceman, whichever.
Yeah. Ice blue, maybe ice blue. I don't know.
Ooh, ice blue.
I'll have to think about that. Icemen have the puck as well in the offensive zone. Shot by McEnany. Deflected wide on the play. Mikulchek tried to redirect it on goal, but it missed the net, and the Stingrays get it back to center and will clear in behind the net of Tyler Wall. Jeff Taylor takes the body. McEnany takes the puck. Mikulchuk tries to knock it free. Man loses a stick on the play. I think that's a Stingray player, and the Icemen get possession. Mikulchuk, cross ice for Nazarian. What a great play to kick it onto his stick. He'll carry it in, left side, sharp angle. Will it be in? I don't know. Shepard wasn't sure where that puck was. The Icemen do get the puck in the offensive zone. Shot in the screen, deflected just wide. Howe got a piece of it, looking for his first goal of the season. South Carolina will play it up the boards and skate it out to center ice. Nazarian trying to catch Shepard on a bank shot there and nearly got it to go. Now it's Howe in the neutral zone. He'll backhand it in. Hallway in ahead on Martin. Luke Lynch will steal the puck. Behind the net for Martin. Martin on his backhand, tries to find an opening. Can he find anyone to pass to? It'll go to the line for Friend, looking for a shooting lane, deflected just wide on the play. I think Howe might have gotten a piece of that one also. Didn't miss by more than an inch or two. And the Icemen continue to pressure. It is Martin with a centering feed. Nobody home, and South Carolina skates out. Comes up to the neutral zone. Martin knocks it away there, looking for Lynch. Goes behind him, and the Stingrays finally get possession in the neutral zone. Deflected puck right back to South Carolina. Courtnall with a shot deflects on goal. Easily steered aside by Wall. It comes loose for the Icemen. 18-12 to go in the second period. Jacksonville trails by 1. Long outlet pass. This will be icing, and the clock stops with 18:08 to go in the second period. I like that opening shift or two there from Jacksonville. Nice to see a little bit of a pushback here to start the second frame.
Yeah, I liked it too. Just some good energy there. They created some shots and got one on goal there. So, again, I like a couple of big hits right out of the get-go. McCallchuck and Howe throwing the weight around there. Howe on the front door, creating a little bit of havoc there. He had an assist on Saturday, so I know he wants to keep a point streak going here, but had the assist on that dazzling goal scored by Luke Lynch on Saturday night. That was something special.
And I think Howe might have been really the one receiving the message sent from Nick Luco of, look, we need to crash the net here. Let's get right in front of Hunter Shepard. And message received, obviously, from Travis Howe, because he went straight to net and very nearly had a couple of opportunities at goal with deflections that just missed on the play. Puck comes back into the Icemen zone. It is Berzola on the right wing. He's got time and space. He'll flip it ahead for Elmer, deflecting it free for Lodermeier. They are onside, but they can't keep the puck on their stick, and the Stingrays get it back after taking a hit from Lodermeier. So the Icemen finishing their checks here in the early going of the middle stanza. It is Allen for Calthorpe. He's onside on the right wing. Flips it into the opposite corner. Stingrays are first on the puck, looking to tap it loose as Berzola tried to kick it away from Victor Hadfield. Lodermeier is in there as well, 2-on-2 in the corner, and the Icemen come away from the scrum. It is Elmer, wing to wing for Howarchuk. He is onside. Howarchuk with Panetta trailing. Howarchuk behind the net, centering feed. Goes by everybody. It comes all the way to the top of the circle. Jacksonville still has it. Elmer at the right circle. His pass is deflected. He tries to get it back. Bouncing free for South Carolina. They'll play it to center ice. Much like the Icemen, the Stingrays actually play a pretty similar game where it is very tough to get some quality chances on this club. So the Icemen will have to work extra hard to try and tie this game and perhaps eventually take the lead and win this one. It is Hadfield with Brown right on his tail. Hadfield around the boards. Comes to Coleman. Coleman had it caught in his skates, but still knocks it free. Stingrays get it over the blue line. They're onside. Brink with a behind the back pass behind the net. Taylor takes a man down. No call there. It was really Pionk trying to just trip over his stick more than anything else. Now the Icemen come back. This is going to be onside. Slap shot save. Rebound. Score! And the Icemen have tied it up. I think it's going to be Vlad Mikulchuk's goal. The second shot, I think, went off the inside of the post. The red light went on the second shot, so I'm not sure what went in first. Either way, it's going to be a 1-1 hockey game with 16:04 to go in period number 2.
Yeah, the red light came on after Nazarian's shot, but no one was really celebrating. Then the rebound on the backside. Yeah, I can't tell if they came out of the net. Maybe this angle will show it here, Arlie. Oh,
it hit the inside of the post.
Hit the inside of the post, and then on the follow-up was Mikulchuk there.
And Mikulchuk had almost zero angle whatsoever. That was it was an open net, but it was an exceptionally sharp angle and an excellent job there by Mikulchuk at the sharp angle, and he had to one-time it to put it in. Here's Joe Massa with your goal call. Actually, I think they're waiting to see who's going to get credit for the goal, but they are going to give it to Mikulchuk when it's all said and done.
I think it's going to be Mikulchuk, 14 from 22, and I didn't know who was able to send it over there to Nazarian. We'll have to kind of watch the replay here. We're waiting for it.
3:56 is going to be the time of the goal regardless. One other thing that I have to address on that rush into the zone from Jacksonville is, I'm telling you, I don't think that play was onside. They called it as onside, and the Icemen obviously scored from it. But I got to call it the way I see it, Reader. And when the Icemen carried that puck into the zone, I am not so certain that that should have been called for an offside. So the Icemen catch a bit of a break, and now it's South Carolina that puts one on goal. And they're going to add an assist to Jeff Taylor on that play as well.
Yeah. They're saying Nazarian, it's going to be McCallchuck.
Yeah, it'll definitely be McCallchuck's goal as the Icemen get the puck out of the zone. So the Icemen get the goal from McCallchuck, but I think that they really caught a break as well on a offside that was not called that allowed them to skate into the zone.
I won't lie, Arlie. I was I was watching the rush in, and I said, there's going to be a whistle here, and there wasn't. Play continued, and then it led to the goal.
I almost hesitated.
We both did.
Yeah.
I was kind of waiting for the whistle, and it didn't come. I thought, maybe I missed it there. So not certain, but it looks like it will be McCallchuck from Nazarian and Taylor. Hey, Fang's here.
Fang is joining us, the best third man in the business. We'll get a headset for Fang in just a moment because he's got so much to say. But we love having him up here.
Absolutely. We got Fang up in here, and then so there you go.
Oh, here we go. A little selfie with Fang. What could be better than that? That'll hit Twitter.
That's hit Twitter. Changing the profile pic there.
The Icemen score.
All right.
Fang is up in the booth. The Icemen catching breaks with the men in stripes today.
Icemen games are fun, people.
This is wonderful.
This is how it's fun. It's fun for us, and so come on out this week. Plenty of opportunities. If you're not here right now, would love to have you here the rest of the week. So much fun to be had here, and a 1-1 game right now, and a very odd goal that kind of hit on the inside the post and out, and then McCallchuck was right there, and he gets his big tally here.
And here comes McCallchuck leading the attack. He's onside on the right wing. He'll play it behind the Stingray net. Brown with his speed, trying to drop the puck down low for McCallchuck. Nazarian is there. He got it loose for McCallchuck. Steps around a man and plays it to the line. Panetta with a wrister. Deflected and a save made by Shepard. Nazarian got a piece of it. Back to the right point. It's Berzola. Berzola for Nazarian. Looks for a man in front. It is blocked on the play. Nazarian will hold it in. Great work there by Nazarian. Using that strength despite his stature. That was all strength from Nazarian to keep that play in the zone. And the Stingrays again do not clear it out. Panetta with a wrister from distance. Snatched on a bounce by Hunter Shepard. And the Icemen get an offensive zone face-off out of this. So the Icemen, everything going right for them here in this second period right now. And they've earned it.
Yeah, they have. They definitely came out with a different energy level than they did in the first. And they seem to be the team now on the attack. Shots are now even up at 9 apiece. So they're getting a majority of the opportunities right now and putting some pressure in on Shepard. And it's exactly what they want to do. The Icemen answered with a tough first period here in the first 6 minutes or so of the second period.
No, they're playing a great start to this second period for sure. Icemen cannot keep the puck in the zone on this draw, but they'll get it at center ice, and Travis Howe will shovel it in on the backhand. Stingrays getting it right back out. Craig Martin takes the body. Jeff Taylor steps up. Couple men go down, and the Icemen get the puck. It's Travis Howe in his own zone. Tries to stick handle away from a man, and does. Got it to the blue line, but couldn't get it over the line. Luke Lynch is there for Jacksonville. It's tied up right along the Jacksonville penalty box doors. Tangle for it. Comes away for the Stingrays and Nate Pionk. Hadfield, cross ice for Pionk. Pionk tries to stick handle away from Howe. He's onside. He'll button hook right at the blue line. Cross ice, a good feed for Hadfield. Wrister on net, easy save for Wall, and the faceoff comes in the Jacksonville zone. We'll take a break in the action. The Icemen on the board. The first goal of the season from Vlad McCallchuck has this one tied up at 1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the Stars of tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be a live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game, Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face-Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
Along with Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. The Icemen with a goal in this second period to even the score at 1. We just, Reeder, you got some major technology going there, looking at the replay of that Icemen goal. And I'll tell you what, if I am South Carolina head coach Ryan Blair, I am not going to be pleased when I see the replay of that.
No, we just looked at it there. It did appear to be a little bit offside play, but you know what? It's what it is, you know, and you know, there's times where they go against you. There's times when they go for you. And the Icemen right there had one go for him, and it's a 1-1 game.
Yeah, puck luck is just part of the game of hockey. As you would say to finish off your broadcast, that's hockey.
Yeah, that's
and,
right.
And that definitely is hockey. And here come the Icemen. It is Lodermeier on the left wing, lumbering down the corner. Hallway takes the puck away from him, and the Stingrays will work it out of their zone. That was well defended there from Patrick Hallway. Very good and large defender for South Carolina as Wall gives it up. Panetta couldn't handle the pass to him. Stingrays have it at the blue line. Right point it is Subban. Nearly lost the handle to size. He would have been all alone from about 120 feet away had he been able to just keep possession of that puck. Joey Sides turning on a man, still in his own zone, feeds Lodermeier, can't clear it out. It is Subban, cross ice for Hammond. Wrister is gloved by Wall. Easy save there for Wall, and the draw comes to his right. 12 minutes, 13 seconds to go.
And not to harp on the offside or no offside, whatever it was, but it's, you know, the other side of it, though, the Icemen still had to go finish the play.
Absolutely.
And they made a great play on it. So they still have to go finish it off, and they did. So just the way that it goes there. And, you know, we could look about the Icemen, the one game there where it led to there was a penalty, an obvious call against the Icemen. It should have been called, and then it led right to a main goal last week. So, you know what, I think it's just, you know, what goes around comes around. And like you said, that's hockey.
And give credit again to Mikulchuk for getting that goal, because he had very little room to put it in, but he found the range. Now it's the Stingrays with a backhander on the doorstep. And Wall makes the save on Patrick Kramer. Tyler Wall, again, stonewalling South Carolina right now. It's the best opportunity the Stingrays have had this period by far. The Icemen with the momentum right now in a 1-1 hockey game. Stingrays coming into this game, losers of 3 in a row. They're without their captain, by the way, Andrew Chernichin, who has been an Icemen killer for really since year 1. He's been with the Stingrays for forever and does not miss many games, but he is out right now as the Stingrays get a drive from the blue line that goes wide. It crashes off the glass behind Wall. Puck lands on the back of the net. Finally, it comes free, and it belongs to Jacksonville. It is Berzola ahead for Mikulchuk. Mikulchuk, a soft flip ahead. Looking for Nazarian. Stingrays at the blue line, stolen by Jacksonville, delayed offside. The right idea from Jacob Panetta, but it was just over the blue line when he made that steal. And now some miscommunication again for the Icemen between their goaltender and their defense. Stingrays keep the puck in the zone because of it on the turnover. Jacksonville looking to knock it loose. It is Mikulchuk. Back behind his net for Jacob Panetta. 1-1 hockey game, 11:27 to go in the second period. Nazarian looking for Brown. Mikulchuk can't gain the line yet. Stingrays have it at center. Brink will backhand it in. Wall stays in his crease this time, and the Stingrays are first on the puck. A one-timer from Hallway. Save is made from Wall. I don't know if he ever saw it. There was traffic in front. Jacksonville gets it back to center ice. Travis Howe, without his glove, still is able to drive it into the offensive zone. Stingrays clear it right back out. Howe still without that glove. Again onside, and he'll tap it in.
He's used to that, having the gloves off. Maybe not one at a time, but...
Tough to not have a glove on and hold the stick, too.
Yeah, it's a
I
weird
wasn't sure what to do.
Yeah, it is an odd feeling, no doubt about it. He gets his glove back now as the play comes back into his own end.
And he will clear it out of the zone. If it reaches the goal line, it'll be icing. And a small bit of bad puck luck there for the Icemen. It will be called icing because that puck ended up on edge and just picked up some steam all the way to the goal line. Had it stayed flat, I don't think it would have made it.
Yeah, it was flat. You're right. I don't think it would have had the legs there, but then it hopped up on there, started rolling like a wheel, and made its way all the way down.
Faceoff will be to Tyler Wall's right. Jacksonville sending out Luke Lynch at center. Luke Lynch, who currently possesses the #1 ECHL play of the week. What a phenomenal goal that was, Reader. Great call by you as well, as we have another face.
Wow.
The whistle blows. Did that puck go in? I had already turned.
No, it did not. So here's the puck luck again going against South Carolina. It was a one-time rip, I believe, by Redcop there at the blue line. He put it right on target there. Wall made the save, and he covered it up, got the whistle, and then the puck just appeared and stopped right at the goal line. Never crossed, though, but he did stop at the goal line. The whistle had already blown, so it wouldn't have mattered either way. He did have a grasp on it. Then it just appeared and just slowly started to roll at the goal line before stopping on it. That kind of brought a rise at everybody.
Yeah, I saw it trickle just over his right pad and just kind of drop behind him. Icemen get the puck into the Stingray zone now. It is Lodermeier looking for a man to feed to. He'll turn and drop it into the corner, and the Icemen cycle the puck around to the right side. McKenzie behind the net for Elmer. Elmer tracks it down in the corner left wing side. Tries to feed it to the line, but Jacob Friend unable to handle it. Comes out to center ice. 1-1 hockey game. Jacksonville right back in on a clear in. Redekop for Hadfield for the Stingrays. On his backhand, Elmer got a piece of it but couldn't hold it in. Stingrays clear it out. It is Jacob Friend in his own zone this time, knocking it off the wall for Elmer. Stingrays get it. Courtnall clears it. Icemen behind their own net as the Stingrays complete a line change. Jacob Friend wearing the A, alternate captain, one of 3 alternates for the Icemen, along with captain Christopher Brown. And now it is Brown who deflects into the zone. Or maybe not. He did not get a piece of it. Brown immediately says, I touched that puck. And now we'll see if Tanem Wyanzik and Cole Rui will talk things over, or whether they're just going to say that it's an icing call. He's pretty adamant that he got a piece of that puck, but he's not going to win that argument. Draw will come back into Jacksonville's end. 9.5 to go in the second period. We're just past the midway mark of this game. We're even up 1 apiece. Vlad Mikulchuk gets the goal for Jacksonville early in this second period at the 3:56 mark to tie it up. Jacksonville wins the draw. Well done by Mikulchuk for Nazarian on his forehand. Save made by Shepard, no rebound. What an excellent effort there from Mikulchuk to knock a bouncing puck out of the air and then feed it to Nazarian. But Shepard, the save. We will go to break. It's 1-1 between the Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. 9:21 to go in the second period. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today. With Alex Reed, Arlie Johnson with you. It's a 1-1 contest just past the midway mark of the game. Puck is in the Stingray zone, and Jacksonville has the puck. McEnany nearly lost the handle. Fortunate to keep it in the zone. Also fortunate it wasn't an odd man rush against them. South Carolina now does skate into the offensive end, but the Icemen have their defenders back. It is McEnany behind the net, looking for Taylor, then for Brown. Brown forehanding it up the left side. Can Nazarian get there? He's going to be first on the puck to prevent an icing. It's the second time he's done that tonight. Pinching in now is Taylor from the blue line. Gets it for Nazarian. Nazarian had it go behind him, but the Icemen again hold it in. It is Taylor. He's got space. He'll close and fire. Save made by Shepard, and the draw will come to his right. Taylor actually had even more space than he did. He closed to maybe about 15 more feet to the top of the circle, but I think he could have gotten all the way to the dot and maybe could have found somebody on the back door too.
Yeah, he very easily could have got to the dot there and maybe had another option or a different type of shot there. But you know what? He still got it on goal, and he's coming off an excellent week there. 5 points last week, 2 goals, 3 assists, and a +3 rating in those games last week. So just a welcome addition. Of course, we had our interviews last week with Nick Luco, and he just said he's just been a big lift for this club since joining the team there from Hartford.
There is Howe going towards net again, and the Icemen have the puck. It is Martin. Tries to step around Floric. It was defended well by Floric, But again, Travis Howe crashing the net and nearly got a centering feed from Jacob Panetta. Icemen have it back. It's in their own territory. Panetta up the wing for Howe. Can he get away and get to the puck first ahead of Hallway? He does with the help of Craig Martin. Martin with a wrister, and making the save is Shepard. I think that caught the shaft of his stick. I think Martin actually beat him, but I think Shepard got pretty fortunate there because that was just a shaft of a stick away from an Iceman lead, I believe.
Yeah, I don't know what was happening. I don't know if he stumbled a little bit. He left a lot of holes there on that short side post, and that's very uncharacteristic of him. He's usually got everything on lockdown, but he kind of went back. He backed up, and there was definitely some places to shoot it at. And you're right, I think it did hit on the top part there, just above where he's holding, got a grip on it, and got fortunate that one didn't find its way in.
Derek Lodermeier, who's been playing much better as of late, also wins the draw to Friend. Centering pass, looking for Elmer, couldn't put it on goal. The Icemen do get it back, however. Playing it down low is Elmer for Lodermeier. Lodermeier looking for some open ice. Finds McKenzie at the blue line. Cross ice at his Friend. Wrister is blocked, but it comes right back to McKenzie. Man is down for South Carolina. Slapper just wide off the stick of Lodermeier. Stingrays get back up. It was Sacco who was down, but he is back up on the ice. Jacksonville with a spin move from Howardchuk. Spinning away from another man, and he keeps possession. Turnaround shot just wide to the far post. Friend holds it in, looking for Elmer, then to the line for McKenzie. McKenzie trying to set up Howardchuk on the deflection at the line. Friend holds it in again. It is Elmer at the line, tries to spin away from Sacco. Finally, the Stingrays steal and skate up ice. Three-man rush for the Stingrays. They're onside. Drop pass for Hallway. Big hit from Jacob Friend. You're not going to take down Hallway, and it's actually Friend who is slow to get up. Patrick Hallway at 6'5", 220. I'll take the hit because it separated Hallway from the puck when he was in a scoring position. Friend may not have won that collision, but he made the right read and made a great defensive play.
He did, and he gets a guy that actually leads the Stingrays in scoring against Jacksonville this year. Believe it or not, the big blue liner, 5 points in just 2 games against the Icemen this year.
Hallway only has 8 points all season, and 5 of them are in 2 games against Jacksonville. Jacksonville has the puck in the offensive zone once more. It is McEnany for Taylor. Wrister in on goal. Blocker save made by Shepard. Rebound for the Stingrays. They'll skate out. It is Pionk trying to play it in deep, but it was blocked at the line by Taylor. Here comes Jacksonville. McCallchuk losing it at his own blue line, and the Stingrays get the puck only to give it back up to Brown. Brown to center ice. McCallchuk can't skate it away. Nobody can really find the handle to it. Finally, it comes behind the Jacksonville net with 6:11 to go in the second period. It is Austin McEnany behind the cage for the Icemen. All by himself. Nobody's pressuring him right now. McEnany chooses the left wing. Feeds it to the left for Taylor. McEnany gets back, and the Icemen break out of their zone. It's Martin deflecting it in behind Shepard's net. Sides gives chase. Bouncing puck. Jacksonville gets it on the turnover. Lynch into the high slot. It's Martin for Berzola, who again can't find the handle. And the Icemen would have been in prime scoring position there.
Yeah, a ton of space there on the right wing side. Berzola, he catches that. He's got a lot of options there, a lot of space, time to work with that one.
What a move by Sides to get that puck into the zone. Nearly took Subban right out of his hockey pants. The Icemen at the blue line, unable to hold it in. Here come the Stingrays, 3-man rush, 3 back for the Icemen. It is Courtnall with a drop pass for Hammond. The steady blue line defenseman will take it down low, only to give it up to Luke Lynch. Lynch for Berzola, taps it up the wall. Hallway holds it in, gives it up to Jacksonville. Here is Martin golfing at it, trying to set up Sides on the rush, but it was well in front of him, and the Stingrays have it again. 5 minutes flat to go in the second period. It is a 1-1 hockey game. Floric with a wrister. Making the save as Wall comes behind the net all the way to the blue line. Hallway closes. Shot is blocked by Howardchuk. That was a huge play by Ben Howardchuk. As the puck goes into the corner, Howardchuk, I believe, either lost his stick or maybe broke his stick on that shot block. As the Icemen try to knock it free, it is Lodermeier around the end boards behind his net for Berzola. Back for Lodermeier into the right wing. A great breakout there from Jacksonville. It is Elmer chipping in. Lodermeier first on the puck, but he's all by his lonesome right now. And he cannot keep possession. The Stingrays break through the neutral zone. Cowthorpe gaining the red line before a cross-corner toss-in. Kramer is on it, giving it up to Jacksonville and Jacob Friend. Friend for Nazarian, who's got a lot of space. Headman pass for Brown. He's onside, going wide on Hadfield. He'll take it into the corner. Got tripped up on the play. The Stingrays will reverse it, but McKenzie holds it in. McKenzie gives it up, comes towards the blue line. Can Nazarian hold it in? No. And South Carolina gets it to center ice. This time it's Jacob Friend just clocking a man right at the Stingray bench. That was Landrigan that he absolutely flattened and dissolving him right into the Darley's Plumbing billboard.
Oh, man, I'll tell you, Jacob Friend, I mean, we've seen him put on hitting clinics last year, and he does it so cleanly, but he just does it with such a force. And no one lowers the boom like Jacob Friend, and boy, he did flatten a man right there in front of the Stingrays bench.
Man is spilled on the play, and a penalty now on South Carolina. And now the Stingrays going right after Kyle McKenzie, so they took exception to it. The initial penalty was to South Carolina, and I actually wonder if the man who committed the penalty might have tried to instigate the fight also.
They might be trying to bring somebody into the box with them, knowing that he was going to be heading off. We'll see how all this plays out here. Is really our first skirmish of this game.
And for those who are watching this game, and we got here early in attendance, there was actually some words exchanged between Chaz Redekop, Travis Howe, and Jacob Friend. McKenzie is going into the box. I'm not quite sure what he did wrong, as Alex Brink, who did trip up the man on the initial play, so he should get the extra 2 minutes. I think it's going to be a power play for the Icemen when we come back. We'll be right back. It's a 1-1 hockey game. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL. The Icemen are on the power play, just the second power play of the night for either team, and the Icemen have them both. There were matching minors to Alex Brink and Kyle McKenzie, but the initial penalty went to South Carolina's Nate Pionk. So that puts Jacksonville on the power play against the second best penalty kill in the league. We'll see if Jacksonville can end up taking the lead fairly late here in this second period. Face-off is down, Jacksonville wins it, scrambling to keep it in the zone, but Joey Sides turns it away, tries to knock it loose, gets it for Lodermeier. He'll reverse it all the way to the right point for Jeff Taylor. Taylor off the boards for Nazarian. Nazarian into the corner for Sides. He'll stick handle behind the Stingray net. On his backhand is Joey Sides. To the line for Brown, cross ice. It is Taylor for Nazarian. That puck went behind him, and the Stingrays finally get to the loose change, and will toss it down all the way to Wall. Wall plays it to center ice, trying to catch South Carolina in a line change. The Icemen are onside. Lodermeier at the half wall, and a clean entry into the zone. Taylor, a one-timer, save is made, comes loose for Lodermeier, backhander on net, just wide, and maybe getting a piece of it was Shepard, and the Stingrays will clear it out again. 57 seconds to go on the power play. Taylor behind his own net. 53 seconds to go on the power play. That was set up by a nice one-timer from Jeff Taylor, and here come the Icemen. It is Elmer to the blue line, poking it loose at the line. Can they hold it in? Not quite. It rolls back out, and Jacksonville regroups at their own line. It is Panetta for Berzola. Berzola is onside. He'll stop right at the blue line. Saucer pass. Oh, man, was that dangerous. Lawton Courtnall would have been in all alone had he been able to steal that puck. It was right on his blade, and he just flat out missed it. Stingrays get it back and clear it, but I'll take that clear compared to what it could have been.
Yeah, it could have been a 2-on-0 for South Carolina if they get a handle on that one. They had 2 men up high in that situation.
Now the Stingrays get another steal in their own end this time, and they will rush shorthanded. There's a man down for South Carolina as well, as Subban tries to get a shot away. It was well defended by Jacksonville. Hallway is the man who gets up slow. He's without his helmet, so he's got to go straight to the bench. Teams are back at full strength as Pionk is out of the box. So Jacksonville 0 for 2 on the power play, and the Stingrays have the puck. Centering pass deflected by Panetta to the opposite corner. Down to 1:14 to go in the second period. 1-1 hockey game. Stingrays with a centering pass, and Wall makes the save on the shot from Floric. Florek is wearing Luke Lynch like a jacket over his shoulders right now. Lynch did everything he could to not allow a hard shot on goal. Florek did get it on goal, but it was really just tapped on net and nothing more than that.
Well, Holway seems to be okay right now. He had some words for Ben Howardchuk as he skated by him, because it was Howardchuk that leveled him there on the in wall with a big thunderous check, and that's why he ended up shaking up a little bit there in that situation. So we'll see if there's anything that maybe develops out of that a little bit later or as the game wears on.
South Carolina's head coach Ryan Blair wanted a word with the referee Matt Maniti, perhaps because of that hit on Holway. I'm not sure. Faceoff will be in the Jacksonville zone with 1:09 remaining. Coming up in the second intermission, we'll go through the South Division standings. We'll also keep you up to date on the one and only one other game in the entire ECHL, but it is a South Division matchup. We'll tease that one for the second intermission. Meanwhile, the Icemen get the puck to center ice. Joey Sides looks for the steal. Jordan Subban not letting him do it. And we're now in the final minute of period number 2. Jordan Subban from the red line, couldn't gain the zone. It's poked ahead by Howe. Subban gets it back. He'll spin away from Lynch, playing it cross ice, and it goes off the back of his own teammate, Landrigan. And the Stingrays are forced a little deeper in their zone. Landrigan now just playing it out to center, and I think it went off a player in the Jacksonville bench. So will that create an offensive zone draw face-off, or did it go off maybe the referee who was sitting on the dasher? I don't know how that worked out. Either way, I believe it's going to be a face-off in the neutral zone, not in the South Carolina end. Derek Lodermeier centering a line with Aaron Azarian on the left wing, Christopher Brown on the right. And it is Brown getting it to the line. Can he poke it free for Lodermeier? Yes, at least for the moment. Lodermeier, excellent strength to knock it loose for Friend. Friend looking for the high tip, and he got one. What a glove save by Shepard as Lodermeier got a deflection up high from Jacob Friend. It was designed to perfection from Jacksonville. Just an equally great save there from Hunter Shepard.
Yeah, I mean, he's just a solid goaltender there. He can pretty much make any type of save there. I mean, he's got a goals against 2.04. and a save percentage at 94%. And that's, that's through 3 games, this being his 4th. He's been up and down in the American Hockey League. You can see why on just big-time stops like that. I mean, that's next-level type work there being put in by Hunter Shepard.
23 seconds to go in the period. South Carolina takes it into the offensive zone. Hallway had a pass go behind Florek. Can the Icemen convert with numbers the other way? Lodermeier for Nazarian, onside. Nazarian tripped up on the play. Oh, it's called offside, as it turns out. I didn't hear the whistle. And so we'll have a face-off outside the Stingray line with 13.6 seconds remaining in the second. That 2.04 goals against average for Shepard, phenomenal. That hasn't, man, it's been a ton of phenomenal numbers league-wide right now. For Shepard at 2.04. He doesn't even qualify right now, but he would be 10th in the league at 2.04.
I know it. There's been some great goaltending here this year, Harley, and getting an opportunity to play into what they can do. But the numbers have been low all across the board here in the ECHL. And early in the first month and a half of the year.
Yeah, great goaltending and great defending. The Icemen are part of that group also as the horn sounds, ending period number 2. Shots on net in that second period. Jacksonville got 10. They have a 2-period total of 17. South Carolina only 6. They have a 2-period total of 15. So again, the Icemen holding the opposition down in terms of shots against and in terms of goals against as well. This is kind of a Jacksonville and South Carolina style hockey game. It's really going almost exactly as advertised.
Yeah, this is typical between these two teams, and at least in the last couple of years. But again, a good response period from the Icemen as they needed it. It wasn't their best period of hockey in period number 1. They come out and set the tone really early in period, and they're in the second period. And then they have a lot to show for. They found the tying goal. Now we're tied heading into the third. They now are out shooting South Carolina 17-15. They threw some hits. They did a little bit of everything. I thought it was a sound period for Jacksonville, and they can certainly say, okay, we did the job here. We responded. Now we got to put it all together here in what will be a very, very key third period.
Well, the Icemen were, I think, without question, the better team in that middle frame.
They were.
We'll see if that carries over into the third period. They did get the game-tying goal at the 3:56 mark of the second period. Vlad Mikalchuk, congratulations to you, Vlad. That's your first goal as a member of the Jacksonville Icemen. Aaron Azarian and Jeff Taylor assisting on that goal. So 1-1 after 2, and we are set up for some drama. The Icemen have won their last 2 games in a row. Both of them took extra time. We may be looking at something like that again. I think the Icemen would just assume win this one in regulation, though, however, against a South Division opponent. We'll take a break and return momentarily. When we do, we'll go through the South Division standings and your look at one other game across the ECHL. It's 1-1 after 2 periods between the Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey on Mixlr and on flowhockey.tv.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; the Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider; in Glasgow, official puck provider; My Grey Group, your source for game-worn jerseys; Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL; and Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
Just be positive. Your Community First Mortgage champions make sure you get a great rate, a quick close, and can save you about $3,000 in closing costs. Apply at communityfirstfl.org. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA, Equal Housing Lender. Just be confident. Community First makes smarter banking simple so you can relax, knowing you're managing your money the right way. Yours. Visit justbeyourself.com. Community First Credit Union. Just be yourself. Federally insured by NCUA.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Icemen home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jaxiceman.com.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet. Experience the best.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jaxiceman.com. Icemen Hockey. Feel the freeze.
Fans, when you're feeling the freeze, you can grab your Icemen gear at the Icemen Team Shop. Just visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to visit our online store. You can purchase Icemen team jerseys, t-shirts, hats, pucks, kids gear, and much more. If you're at the game, you can also stop by our merchandise kiosk located in the arena concourse. If you're located out of town but want to show your support for the Icemen from afar, shipping options are available. So visit jacksonvilleicemen.com/merch to get your Icemen swag today. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. FlowHockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores.
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Hi, everyone. This is Allie McDeal from the Best Bet Poker Rooms. Experience the popular Vegas-style game Fortune Pai Gow Poker. Both locations are now playing Face Up Pai Gow. It's more fun to play than ever. You could win up to $25,000 on a single $5 bet. Come play at either Best Bet location today.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the stars of tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be a live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
We're back at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena, the Publix rink. Arlie Johnson with you, joined by Alex Reed. We've got a great one going on, and still this result hangs in the balance. It is 1-1 after 2 periods of play between the Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. South Carolina scoring in the first period from Carter Calthorpe. The Icemen respond in the second. Vlad Mikulchuk's first of the year from Aaron Nazarian and Jeff Taylor. Reader, we do have confirmation. We indeed do have special guests high above Earth right now with both Sue and Bob Arablo tuning in from, as they say, 30,000 feet up in the air on the way to Arizona.
Yeah.
Love it.
Yeah, that's awesome. They Sue Arablo just messaging here on the Mixler chat room and saying, hey, we're watching from 30,000 feet on the way to Phoenix. That's really awesome. So big hello to Bob and Sue Arablo and the many others that are on board here today. We'll get to the shout-outs here right now. Might as well just knock it out here early.
Sure.
Our second intermission shout-out goes to Isabella Jolene, Andrew Fielder, Michael Mitchell, Francis Ack, Bobby Sanders listening in Wyoming.
Cheyenne, I believe.
Yeah,
Cheyenne.
Yeah, we're in Wyoming. So obviously shout-outs going out to Steve Chesser, username SC Post Subs, Marty Pat, the Tengestow Clan, DB Golf, FL Finger, who gave us a good shout out there as well.
Look at this shout out right here.
Yeah.
It's here
He's
and
right
it's here.
How is that possible? Michael Mitchell, I'm standing right here. He's literally an arm's reach away. He's waving now. I mean, that's when it gets personal. That's when it gets really good. You know,
he didn't even have to shout out. All he had to do was just speak at regular volume.
Yeah, exactly. He just had to just casually do it. But yeah, FL Finger saying you guys are top notch. Thank you so much. Username Nate Veal. I messed it up. Nate Vale one also joining us here. We got the zip code at 32081 on board with us, and then of course Justin X Luca is just gave us the little heart there on the message board.
Love it. Who doesn't love a heart every now and again?
Exactly.
Yeah.
So, there's many others listening here. We just can't see the usernames. Hey, sign up for an account. It's free. Then your username can pop up, and we'll give you the shout out there as well. But either way, whether you're listening on Mixler or watching on flowhockey.tv, thank you for tuning in here today. We got ourselves a great hockey game here, a 1-1, tightly contested affair between two kind of defensive-minded teams, I think. And I think it's going to be a great third period here. I think, each team has owned a period, and now it's time for one of them to kind of step up and take control of the game.
I believe so, too, and we'll see if one team can do that. I think these teams are also kind of designed when they go into a close contest in the third period, more so than getting the game-winning goal or go-ahead goal, is don't give up the goal.
Yeah.
Both teams kind of have the mentality of you don't want to be the team that makes the mistake. So that's the kind of thing I'm going to look for. And both these teams are very good at not making mistakes on the defensive end as well. So I think goal scoring will be tough to come by. I will say this, though, going back to our shout-outs and the very first one with Sue and Bob Arablo. Bob, if you are listening, and I assume that you are, even though you're not here, we still do understand that the object of our job, the one singular object, is to announce more goals than the opposition. We take this seriously, whether you are here or not, and we still have one period to get it done.
Yeah, I mean, he's told us, when the Icemen were going through that little bit of a tough stretch and not scoring, he's like, you and Arlie aren't doing your jobs up there. You're not calling enough goals for us. So, so you're right. We take it very serious. We want to call some Icemen goals this period, and we'll see how this plays out. But touching back up, when you talk about no one wants to make that mistake, and that's so much the game. Games like this usually are often decided by really one mistake. That's how close they are. I got that feeling that's really how this game's playing out right now. It's just we'll see how the chips fall.
We'll take one more break and return in a moment. Third period still a few minutes away. We'll also get you up to date on the one other game. I keep teasing it. I can at least tell you it's a South Division matchup between the Orlando Solar Bears and the Atlanta Gladiators. More on that in a moment. It's 1-1 here in Jacksonville. The Jacksonville Icemen tied with the South Carolina Stingrays. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey. Don't forget, this game is being streamed live around the world today. Go to flowhockey.tv to catch all of the Icemen action and archived footage of the event. Flow Hockey is the live streaming home for the Icemen. Get the Flow Sports iOS and Android apps to watch the event live and on the go. Upgrade to a pro subscription, and you can gain access to premium content on all Flow Sports sites. This includes more than 1,000 live events, original documentaries, exclusive training, and technique videos, and much more. Follow Flow Hockey on Twitter, Facebook, Instagram, and YouTube to get the latest news and updates from the Icemen and other upcoming Flow Hockey events. Flowhockey.tv, the new streaming home of the Jacksonville Icemen and the ECHL.
The Jacksonville Icemen offer discounted tickets for groups of 10 or more. Whether it's a company outing, a group from your school or church, or just a gathering of friends, the Icemen can help you set up a night of fun at a discounted cost. Other benefits include an intermission ride on the popular Fan Zam, a post-game group photo, or take a shot on net after the game. Ticket fundraisers are also available. For more information, contact the Icemen office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksicemen.com. Icemen Hockey, feel the freeze.
Best Bet Jacksonville and Orange Park are open and excited to bring you the best in poker, simulcast wagering, cocktails, sushi, and more. Visit bestbetjacks.com for more information. Best Bet, experience the best.
NHL players have amazing talent, and some of the very best developed right here in the ECHL.
Beagles in, he scores!
Now, follow all your favorite ECHL alumni every night on NHL Network's primetime hockey show, NHL Tonight.
Both teams recognize how big this matchup is.
Fire save by Dubnik. Rebound! Goosebump stuff.
NHL Tonight, every night 6 Eastern on NHL Network.
Ever wish we could get a new house?
Yes, and Community First is freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days, and they pay closing costs.
Ever wish we didn't hire your cousin to fix our leaky roof?
Just keep mopping.
Ready for a new home? The home team at Community First can help by freezing mortgage rates for up to 75 days and paying your closing costs. Learn more at communityfirstfl.org. Community First, love where you bank. Equal housing lender.
What is your role in the fight against cancer? The answer could be as simple as driving your car. For many cancer patients, getting to and from treatment is one of their toughest challenges. The American Cancer Society needs volunteer drivers to help provide transportation for people in your community. Through the gift of a lift in your car, you can help patients take one more step in the road to recovery. Get in the driver's seat in the fight against cancer. To find out more, call your American Cancer Society at 1-800-227-2345 or visit cancer.org.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the Stars of Tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Just about ready for the third period of play, about a minute and a half to go. All right, I've teased it long enough. I will tease it no more. Let us get to the one other game in the ECHL tonight. It is the Orlando Solar Bears at the Atlanta Gladiators. So much hype for this score.
I know.
After two periods. Orlando, 0. Atlanta, 0.
Oh.
No score. They have just begun the third period of play, actually. But all kidding aside, that actually has pretty important implications on the Icemen. Depending on the outcome of that game, may determine whether the Icemen could potentially end up in a 3 or dare I even say 4-way tie for second place, depending on just these two games tonight.
Yeah, I mean, that's what we were talking about, how close the standings are and how important this game is, even though it's, late or third week in November, games. So they're all important. And, you hear that, it sounds cliche, but it is. Would you rather be at 5th at the end of the game, or would you rather be tied for second?
Of course. I
think the Icemen know the answer to that. So it's just so tight here right now this season in the early going, and a lot of the games have been really close. You haven't seen a lot of blowouts.
League-wide, yeah.
League-wide, yeah. It's just it's been some good hockey across the ECHL.
We'll try and keep you up to date on the score between Orlando and Atlanta, not only during our third period, but their third period as well. And I'm a big proponent of going through the standings early and often because, as you said, yes, every game does count. You want to know where your team is at. Here's how it plays out tonight. If the Icemen win tonight, they will guaranteed be tied with the Norfolk Admirals. They are idle. If Atlanta wins tonight, then the Icemen, Admirals, and Gladiators would all be tied for second place. That's if Atlanta wins in regulation. If Atlanta beats Orlando in overtime, it is then a 4-way tie because Orlando will get 1 point and move from 13 to 14 points, along with Norfolk, Atlanta, and of course your Jacksonville Icemen. And here we go. Third period is now underway. Stingrays have the puck. They'll get it to the blue line. No further than that. Here comes Jacksonville. Pass from Brown to Nazarian is poked loose by the Stingrays. And Hallway will play it by everybody. Could be icing unless it ends up on net, but it does go on net.
Yeah, it did.
And maybe this might actually help out the Icemen. It's a long lead pass. They're on side. Nazarian looking for Lynch. Lynch in the corner, stood up on the play by Hammond. And it was South Carolina getting it out to center. That was very close to too many men. Instead, it's a breakaway for the Icemen. Lynch, forehand, save made by Shepard. Very close to too many men, but the Icemen got a breakaway instead. That was a very close call either direction. And Shepard making the save and keeping this one 1-1. Lynch looking for his second professional goal in as many games.
Yeah, I saw that play setting up there. I was like, feed him, because he was there. And he did. He got a breakaway chance there for Lynch. Got a good shot off, but again, one of the best in the business. And Shepard making a big time save. He's done that several times already tonight.
And the Icemen break out. Travis Howe knocks the puck out of midair. He had Lynch with him. Howe chips it into the corner. Allen plays it off the end boards with one hand on the stick. And the Stingrays with a nice break out of their zone. It wasn't so easy. The Icemen had a good forecheck. It was just played out of the zone well. Stingrays are onside. Tyler Wall with a glove save. Made it very confidently on Carter Allen, and the draw will come to his right. It was a fairly routine save, but sometimes you can just tell the way that a goaltender snatches it up, that you can tell that he's seeing it very clearly tonight.
Yeah, he is very poised and no panic, and that's what you like to see out of your netminder on a nightly basis. And Tyler Wall, again, he's been so good here in the last few starts, and right there, just very, he said that casualness there. That just goes to show you a guy who's very dialed into the game and is feeling pretty confident.
Clean face-off win for the Icemen, but they ice it again immediately, and we'll bring it right back into Jacksonville's end. We're in the early going in the third period. Tie hockey game between the Jacksonville Icemen and South Carolina Stingrays. Jacksonville looking to make it 3 wins in a row, and in the process, hoping to extend South Carolina's losing streak to 4. Don't forget, the Icemen right back at home tomorrow night, beginning a 3-game homestand against the Florida Everblades. Face off to the left of Tyler Wall. Icemen control. It's Berzola for Elmer on the right wing. He'll airmail it into the Stingray zone. It bounces for Hadfield. Turns the back of his net, nearly lost the handle. He'll play it around the boards, and the Icemen hold it in. Berzola for Elmer to the blue line. It's Panetta, slap shot, just wide. It comes off the end boards for Lodermeier. His centering feed deflects off the glass to the opposite wing. Berzola with a bomb. That goes wide to the far post, and now a foot race for the puck all the way in the Jacksonville zone, but the Icemen have it. Panetta on his horse, eludes the forecheck from Alex Brink. Has to regroup, but he will tap it off the wall and feed Lodermeier. Derek Lodermeier, 2-on-2. His pass is deflected and cleared out. The Icemen come back. Jacob Friend had to make sure that Jacob Panetta was going to the bench before he played the puck. That was a heads-up play as Jacksonville clears in, and Christopher Brown is first on the puck. Brown in the right wing corner. Got spun around on the play. Stingrays get to the change, and Nazarian at the blue line couldn't quite hold it in. Icemen get it back, however, in a 1-to-1 hockey game. Friend from center. Forehands it in. It ends up on goal. Shepard will steer it aside for Hallway. Using the end boards for Tarek Hammond. Lawton Courtnall on the left wing. Cannot get away from McKenzie on the poke check. Stingrays do clear it in. Icemen have it with plenty of time and space. It's Friend for McKenzie on the right wing. Chipping it off glass and out. Coming into the Stingray zone, no icing here. Jordan Subban beats Aaron Nazarian. Nazarian curls off on his forecheck. He'll head to the bench. 16:42 to go in the third period. Still 1-to-1. Hammond in the neutral zone for South Carolina. Ahead for Kramer. They're onside. Centering feed from South Carolina. Knocked free. It comes loose, and the Stingrays have scored. On the rebound, Nate Pionk will get the goal. Tyler Wall was late in spotting it. There was traffic in front, and Pionk just kind of golfed at it on the backhand and put it over his glove. Sort of a blind backhand rebound, and the Stingrays have taken the lead with 16:31 to go in the third period. Yeah. I don't think Wall ever saw it until it was too late.
There were 3 Icemen players there kind of in his track there, or in his line of sight. And Pionk was just very low right there. It was a quick shot, and before anyone could react, even the defenseman, that one was already in the back of the net there. And unfortunate situation there for Jacksonville, but Pionk going down low and finding the back of the net there. He went to the tough area and got rewarded for it.
It's Nate Pionk's first goal of the season. It's an unassisted goal on a loose puck in front, and he was able to golf it in on the backhand. Stingrays on top by 1. Landrigan into the offensive zone. South Carolina now back on top. Landrigan forced out to center ice by Jeff Taylor. The defenseman forces him all the way back to the line. Here comes South Carolina again. Bouncing puck belongs to the Stingrays, but it will be called offside. So the Icemen will have to find a way to score once more to send this one at minimum to overtime. We'll see what happens from there. Tough break there with a scramble in front. Nobody could find the handle to it. Wall couldn't see it. He had a defender in front of him. The next thing you knew, it was in the back of the net. Lodermeier on the faceoff for the Icemen. Taps it back for Berzola. Comes to Hawerchuk at the red line. He'll knock it in behind the Stingray net. Shepard will play it himself. Lodermeier with a turnaround shot that deflects into the corner. Hallway on a double team towards the blue line. Outlet pass for Brink, and the Stingrays are on their way. gaining center ice and a clear in from South Carolina. You're going to hear a lot of that, I think, the rest of this game, as long as the Stingrays stay in the lead, as South Carolina nearly stole the puck in the slot. Now they do steal the puck at the blue line and hold it in. It is Brink to the line for Hallway. Cross ice for Redekop. At the circle, wrist shot is deflected wide. Comes back for Coleman. Coleman gives it up to Panetta. Coleman gets it right back. Calthorpe driven into the glass by Zach Berzola, but the Stingrays still with some pressure here. At the blue line, it is Redekop. Cross ice, Hallway takes it off the line. Shot in the screen, deflects into the corner. Panetta takes the body, but the Stingrays still have possession. Heavy pressure now from South Carolina. It is Redekop playing it for Coleman, defended by Panetta. Coleman on his backhand at the right wing boards. Looking to the blue line. It's stolen by Jacksonville. Here's Howardchuk. Could not get away. He was trying to accelerate away from a man, but he couldn't put his speed to use. He was just able to settle for clearing it out to center ice. Stingrays get it to center, loose there. Jacksonville trying to fight for the puck. It is McCallchuk over the blue line for Nazarian. Nazarian stops at the corner, looks for McCallchuk, had his stick lifted, still in the zone, Friend with a wrister. That is blocked to Kyle McKenzie. McKenzie playing it around the boards. Behind the net, Nazarian could not handle it. Comes to the near side wall, Courtnall with Brown defending him. Nazarian knocks it free, looking for Brown. It bounces high into the air. Looking for it is Nazarian, still bouncing, and the Icemen get it back. Brown to the blue line for McKenzie. McKenzie into the corner for Nazarian, who lets it go for Brown in the left wing corner. Defended by Jordan Subban. Knocked free by the Stingrays. They'll skate with it, and they bring it to center ice. Just so tough to get sustained pressure on this South Carolina club. They are airtight defensively as Travis Howe takes it over the blue line. He's by himself for the moment, looking for a trailer, and he finds one in Martin. Shot towards goal is wide. Comes up high towards the blue line. Taylor turns around and holds it in. Excellent effort just to keep it in the zone. Stingrays around the wall. Landrigan on his backhand. Feeds it ahead. It comes out to center, and the Icemen are right back in. Howe flips in and chases after it. Look for the body check from Howe, trying to get Hadfield on the play. Martin takes a poke at it, but the Stingrays end up with the puck. It is Sacco with speed, trying to go wide on McEnany. Looks for the trailer. Great play there by Travis Howe defensively. What a great back check that was from Howie.
It was, yeah. He got back and able to lift the stick of the man. There's a good defensive play there by Howie.
Stingrays through the neutral zone. Long shot in on net. Kicked into the corner by Wall. Berzola tries to clear. It was blocked and stolen on the turnover, and they will score again. And for the second time tonight, it is Carter Calthorpe that will be on the board. And bang, bang, South Carolina with a pair of goals just a few minutes apart. And now the Icemen are looking at a 3-1 deficit.
Yeah, that time Calthorpe just came right on in, picked his corner, low circle. And again, I think that's one maybe Wall would like to have back, but there was a man in front. You have to wonder if they're using these Iceman defenders as a screen to sneak some of these shots in. But that one, top corner, and that makes it the 3-1 score.
Calthorpe's third. I think this one might also be unassisted, and it is at 6:59. So 2 goals, 3.5 minutes apart for South Carolina. And the Icemen really have to get on their horse. And now there's a man down for Jacksonville behind the play. And Jacob Friend is going after Alex Brink. And he is speed bagging Alex Brink right now as Friend goes to defensive Kyle McKenzie, who is in a great deal of pain right now as Friend and Brink. And what a hit from Friend with the right hand. Brink comes back with the left. Friend trying to get back with him again. Referees try to separate, and they finally do as McKenzie heads to the bench after the hit from behind. I'm not sure if the referee caught the initial hit or not. Either way, Jacob Friend is going to defend his teammate, and him and Alex Brink will head to the penalty box. We'll take a break with 12:48 to go in the third period, but South Carolina has taken control here in the third. They now lead 3-1. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
Tonight's game is brought to you by the ECHL, celebrating its 34th season of affordable family entertainment. The ECHL would like to recognize the following league sponsors: AMI Graphics, official signage provider; Athletic Knit, official jersey supplier; Baron Rings, official championship ring supplier; BFL Canada Insurance and Sutton Special Risk, sponsors of the 2022 ECHL Hall of Fame induction ceremony; Flow Sports, the exclusive streaming provider of the ECHL; Geico, official auto insurance of the ECHL; The Fairley Group, official commercial insurance provider; Handbid, the official mobile auction app; Honig's, the official partner of the ECHL officiating team; Howie's Hockey Tape, official hockey tape and lace provider. In Glasgow, official puck provider. My Gray Group, your source for game-worn jerseys. Sideline Swap, official online marketplace of the ECHL. And Warrior, exclusive on-ice equipment provider of the ECHL and title sponsor of the 2022 ECHL All-Star Classic. Catch all of the ECHL action live in high definition by logging on to flowhockey.tv.
The Jacksonville Icemen are always looking to give back to the communities of North Florida. The team offers a ticket fundraising program that many local nonprofits and schools and charitable organizations can take advantage of. The program is simple. Your organization sells tickets to an Iceman home game, and a portion of each ticket purchase will go directly to your cause. This is a fun and easy way to raise money and gain exposure for your organization or school. For more information, contact the Iceman office at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or log on to jacksiceman.com.
It is a power play for the Stingrays. Slap shot deflected a couple of times. It ends up wide of the net. First power play of the night for South Carolina. I believe the extra penalty is going to Jacob Friend along with fighting. So 2 and 5 for Friend. Travis Howe is serving this penalty for Friend. But the Icemen have to have this penalty kill just to stay in the game. Stingrays with the puck in the offensive zone. Shot goes towards net, trickles into the blue paint, and Tyler Wall will cover it up. 1:21 to go on this power play for South Carolina. Stingrays on the power play this year, 17th in the league. 17.1% the Icemen penalty kill. 77.8. That is 22nd in the league.
Yeah, special teams been a little bit of an issue early. I know the penalty kill went on a nice little run there. I think they're getting better, but they have allowed a couple of power play goals. Of course, they did on Saturday on a perfect shot from a ridiculous angle by Blake Winicky. I mean, what are you going to do on that one? He took it from the goal line and found one little hole that was there. But I think the penalty kill unit is an improving unit. Power play needs to get some consistency, though, and get some more end goal.
Tyler Wall makes a stick save. Stingrays have it back. Landrigan, top of the circle. Seam pass for Courtnall, who fell down. Can Berzola get to the puck? Possible 2-on-1. He couldn't get it to go. He does feed it to Howardchuk. Howardchuk fell down, got back up, beats his man, and comes behind the Stingray net. Looking for a trailer on the play. Finds it in Berzola. Shot goes just wide. Rebound. Score! It's a short-handed goal for Derek Lodermeier. Just what the doctor ordered, and the Icemen have drawn back to within one. Still plenty of time with 11:36 to go in period number 3. The 5th short-handed goal of the season for the Icemen.
Yeah, Derek Lodermeier, he's had the hot hand here, had a goal on Saturday, including the game winner in the shootout, and here gets a shorty that gets the Icemen within one. What a great turn of events here for Jacksonville. With 11:36 to go, you kind of felt like the Icemen had a couple cracks at that one. And again, Lodermeier, I know Howardchuk very key on that play and making that happen with his hustle. But a blistering shot by Berzola as well. And the ricochet off the back wall. We talk about the puck luck. Excuse me. The Icemen get another one there.
Short-handed goal for Derek Lodermeier. The Icemen are not out of the woods yet. Remember, the Stingrays are still on the power play. 28 seconds to go on it. The Icemen get a steal and the clear. Austin McEnany drives it 200 feet. Just 20 seconds to go on this power play now for the Stingrays. It's Jordan Subban with wheels in the neutral zone. He'll drop it back for Coleman. Coleman nearly lost it at center ice. Now he does lose it. Lead pass ahead. Martin on a breakaway. Short-handed. Forehand save. Rebound. It's loose. Score! The Icemen have tied it up. 2 short-handed goals in 40 seconds. Amazing! It's 3-3.
2 short-handed goals. Unbelievable. It's 4 players on the ice, and the Icemen able to put this one in. Another one off the rebound. Unbelievable turn of events, Arlie. I've seen this only really one other time where I've seen 2 goals scored, multiple goals on the same penalty. And that one right there, one of them. And the Icemen down 2 goals a minute ago, and then the Stingrays get their power play, and the Icemen take advantage with a pair of tucks.
It's going to be Craig Martin's goal. I think that Shepard actually ended up kicking it over the goal line himself. It was right at the post. Here's Joe Massa with your goal call.
A shorthanded goal scored by number 29, Craig Martin. Assisted by number 15, Jacob Panetta. Time of the goal, 9 minutes, 9 seconds. Once again, your Iceman shorthanded goal, scored by number 29.
So Craig Martin gets the goal for Marty. That is goal number 3 on the season. Incredible, as we have Tyler Wall freezing the puck and taking a face-off. So South Carolina has 1 power play all night. They're 0 for 1, 2 shorthanded goals allowed. Just remarkable.
Yeah, remarkable is that. In a game that was so tightly contested and goals would be tough to come by. Who would have thought that the Icemen, down a man, would score 2 to get back in it to tie the game? 2 men down. And with those 2 goals, Arlie, the Icemen now tied for the league lead with the Newfoundland Growlers in shorthanded goals this season.
6 of them right now.
Oh, actually, no, you know what? That gives them the lead. I beg your pardon. They had 4 coming into today.
Still, it is the Stingrays with the puck. Teams are back at 5-on-5. Hadfield at the right circle as this game has really opened up now. Hadfield to the forehand, blocked by Jacksonville. Here comes Nazarian. He's got McCallchuck with him. Pass goes off a skate. Icemen get it right back. It is Nazarian again, looking for McCallchuck. Allen beat him to it. What a turn of events in this contest. Each team has scored twice in the first 9:09 of the period. And the Icemen with a pair of shorthanded goals, 45 seconds apart. Jacksonville with the puck in their own zone. It is Martin turning to his forehand. He'll flip it safely to center ice. Hallway moves it D to D for Chaz Redekop. Redekop gaining center ice. I'm not so sure if he gained it, but they gave it to him. It's going to end up on Tyler Wall anyway. He'll take the face-off. We will take a break. 9:13 to go. What a crazy turn of events has happened here. South Carolina with 2 goals early in the 3rd period. Jacksonville gets a pair of shorthanded goals less than a minute apart to come right back and tie things up. Incredible, as we're 3-3 with 9:13 to go. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the stars of tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be a live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Oh, we are set up for some drama right now, everybody, as we are back at the Publix rink at the Veterans Memorial Arena. Arlie Johnson joined by Alex Reed. The Icemen have won their last 2 games, both of them in extra time, 1 in overtime, 1 in a shootout. We're 9:13 away from potentially that happening again. Faceoff is in the Icemen zone, and we're going to drop it again. South Carolina giving up a pair of shorthanded goals, 45 seconds apart. With the lead, when you would think that they would be a little more conservative for a conservative style team at that.
Yeah, no kidding.
Stingrays win the faceoff. Hallway with a wrister. Blocked in front, it never reached the net. Comes loose for South Carolina. Coleman behind the Jacksonville net. Taking the body is Taylor, knocked him away from the puck, and Jacksonville trying to clear it away with some space is McEnany. He'll flip it out to center, no further than that. Landrigan forehands it in. Wall unable to block it behind the net, but it comes to the Icemen anyway. It is Howardchuk playing it deep in his zone for Taylor. Off the boards for McEnany, up the right side it is Sides, who has not seen a lot of action here in this 3rd period, or the 2nd really, but he's out there right now. Hallway for South Carolina, cannot get away from Taylor. Taylor so sound defensively for Jacksonville. Looks for Sides. Sides softly up the right wing, trying to set up Howardchuk with his speed. Hallway beats him to it. Hammond on the forehand takes a hit from Lodermeier, separating him from the puck. Stingrays try to clear. Howardchuk got a piece of it, but couldn't hold the zone. Stingrays knock it into Jacksonville's end. Icing will be called against South Carolina. And Hallway upset as he went straight to the bench. But linesman Cole Rui says, nuh-uh, big fella, head right back out there. You could tell he was visibly upset going back out to the ice.
Well, those players always try to sneak off, and Cole Rui, a veteran linesman. He wasn't going for that one. He was all over it.
Face-off won by the Icemen. Slap shot is blocked. It actually went off his own man. Berzola's shot went off the leg of Vlad Mikulchuk, who also has a goal tonight. He had the second period goal for Jacksonville. Stingrays have the puck in their own zone. It is Miller playing it for Hammond. Forechecking cautiously right now is Vlad Mikulchuk. Hammond practically motionless in his own zone. Finally passes it ahead. Poke check by Berzola. Stingrays get it back and play it in deep. It is Jacob Panetta who assisted on that shorthanded goal from Craig Martin. Congratulations to Jacob Panetta. That was his first professional point with the assist on a game-tying shorthanded goal. Icemen give it up at center. They have it back at the red line with Austin McEnany. Turning and moving over the line is Brown. Into the slot, it is Howe. Forehand save is made. Rebound loose, Subban has it. Brown setting up Travis Howe for the opportunity. Man, that would have brought the house down if Howe had gotten a go-ahead goal in the third period.
You know what, Howe's had a pretty strong game here, Harley, in the sense of he's made some plays, he's made some good passes, some good dishes, and a good back check earlier. And of course, obviously throwing the weight around like he does very well. But, you know, that opportunity right there was grade A chance there for Jacksonville. Shepard shutting the door on him. And the guy's done it all tonight. And at some point, he's done it with one glove on. So
face-off controlled by the Icemen. McEnany indirect for Howe. He'll deflect into the Stingray end. Carter Allen is on it. He'll drop it off the end boards for Hadfield, and a turnover. Icemen get the piece of the puck. Howe got a piece of it, knocking it into the corner. It is Craig Martin looking for a trailer. Howe drives it wide of the net, goes off the end boards. Howe gets it right back to the blue line for Taylor. Cross ice, it's McEnany. He fanned on his shot, keeps it in, however, and he'll golf it behind the net for Martin. Martin tries to turn on Hadfield. Martin now double teamed. Stingrays try to kick it loose. The Icemen have it. It is Howe in the left wing corner. Carries it to the blue line. Taylor has some space. Slap shot deflects just over the bar as Lynch got a piece of it. Lynch gets it back. Trailer on the play. Forehand. Save is made. Rebound in the net, and they're going to say it's a goal. It's a goal. It's a goal. The Icemen have taken the lead. Craig Martin, his second of the period. That puck bounced high into the air behind Hunter Shepard over the crossbar. It landed in the blue paint, and Martin knocked it out of the air and poked it over the line. 4-3 Jacksonville.
Yeah, the official there, I think, was his arms initially waved. I think he was waving off the fact that the puck might have, not gone in at that point, but then it did, and then of course a lot of swinging there. But he waved it off, really what would have been like a high stick situation. But that time right there, no doubt that one was in. They're going to take a look at it, though, downstairs, just to make certain they got it right. But we'll see how this one is a big review.
Well, they are going to replay it, but the way I saw it on the Jumbotron here, Reader, was Hunter Shepard, the goaltender, made a save and knocked it over his head himself with his high stick, with his goaltender high stick. It then went off the arm of Martin and trickled in. They are going to count the goal. It's the right call 100%.
It is, and I think the official that time, I think what he was waving off was he saw the puck get hit with the stick, but it was the goaltender's stick. But then immediately realized, oh, okay, it was the goaltender's stick, and then he calls the puck going across the line right after that a goal. So a little bit of a wild sequence, but 3 unanswered for Jacksonville.
Incredible, and 2 in a row from Craig Martin. His third of the year, tied it at 9:09, and here's Joe Massa with your goal call on this one.
Iceman goal, scoring his second goal tonight, his 4th goal of the season, number 29, Craig Martin. Assisted by number 3, Jeff Taylor, and number 9, Luke Lynch. Time of the goal, 13:35.
Thank you, Joe. It is 4-3 Jacksonville. 3 unanswered goals. They scored them just over 5 minutes apart, and the Icemen are not done yet. They're looking for more. Howardchuk turns on a man, goes behind the Stingray net, spins on another man, tries to center, still looking. He'll go to the blue line for Taylor. Rister is deflected out of play. We'll have a face-off in the Jacksonville offensive zone when we come back. We're going to take one final media break. Jacksonville with 3 unanswered. They've come from 3-1 down to take a 4-3 lead with 5:44 to go in the game. This is Jacksonville Icemen hockey.
The 2022 Warrior ECHL All-Star Classic is coming to Jacksonville. Join us for this fun, multi-day hockey celebration and watch your Jacksonville Icemen take on the Stars of Tomorrow. The fun begins on Sunday, January 16th with the Fan Fest presented by Hodges Mazda. There'll be live music, interactive games, a Hall of Fame ceremony, and a chance to meet the players. Then on Monday, January 17th, your Icemen go head-to-head against the ECHL All-Stars in the Warrior ECHL All-Star Game. All-Star Game and Fan Fest ticket packages are currently available for your family or business. Contact the Icemen at 904-602-PUCK. That's 904-602-7825, or visit us online at jacksonvilleicemen.com.
Just 5:44 to go in the third. An incredible third period. For full disclosure, as I introduced you to Alex Reed, I'm Arlie Johnson. For full disclosure for all the listeners out there, Reeder and I talking between periods 2 and 3, thinking, oh, this game's going to end 2-1, maybe 3-1 with an empty netter. Nobody's getting more than one on a goaltender. And then here we go, 5 goals out of nowhere in the third period. 2 from the Stingrays and 3 in a row from the Icemen. Play is in the Stingray zone as we resume live play. South Carolina, dangerous pass in the Icemen. Steal, save made, rebound, loose at the goal line. Is it in? Hands are up, but no goal is announced, and the red light is not on either. Oh, the Icemen were so close to a 4th straight goal.
Yeah, they were knocking on the door once again, and Shepard had kind of fallen back into his net. And Mikulchuk there getting a little rough and tumble there in the mix there. Some pushing and shoving. He's got involved with Subban there. But, yeah, Shepard was kind of falling back. Half his body was across the goal line. And the Icemen were trying to push him even further. Oh, boy, did they have a goal.
Oh, they hit the post. Yeah. Nazarian hit the post.
Oh, man, yeah, Nazarian did hit the post at the top of the crease. The puck was on its way in, and Mikulchuk was there for trying to push it in, kind of shuffleboard it in. But the Icemen had some celebrations there, but boy, that was so close for Aaron Nazarian. Right at the top of the crease, just hitting the post. Oh, just didn't get that one to go inside for him.
And then Nazarian actually poked at it a second time, and that's when it went to the goal line, where Shepard was able to keep it off the line. Timeout called by South Carolina. Usually you'd wait until the final minute or two when you're down by a goal, but in this case, I understand why head coach Ryan Blair would call it, because his team is very much on their heels right now, and he sees it slipping away.
Yeah, he does. It's a good timeout to call here for Coach Blair, and just recognizing the situation in really, how this has played out for his club. It has been all Icemen here, and not even just because of the goals here, but I mean the play is slanted drastically here in this end. And he's got plenty of time here. They've got enough time here to get something done here and even the game back up. He knows that, and he wants to calm the troops here, maybe calm the momentum as well and the energy in the building, and just discuss a little strategy, because they are certainly on their heels, as you say. That's a perfect way to describe it. 5:26 to go, Harley, in this roller coaster ride of a game here on a Tuesday night.
Oh, a ton of drama in this third period. Right now it's going Jacksonville's way. They hope that they can carry that momentum for another 5.5 minutes. Leading 4-3. They were trailing 3-1 just a few minutes ago. Stingrays have the puck in their own zone. They win the faceoff. They'll clear it the length of the ice. Icing is waved off because Lawton Courtnall is to the puck first ahead of Jeff Taylor. South Carolina looking to pressure. Taylor knocking it free for Friend. Friend chips it ahead. It will trickle into the Stingray zone. I don't think it's going to have enough speed for it to be icing. We play on. South Carolina has the puck. Long stretch pass deflects into Jacksonville's end. Tyler Wall will play it himself off the end boards for Friend. Good outlet pass to Hawerchuk, who steps around him, and what a move. He's onside, 3-on-2 Jacksonville. Hawerchuk for the trailer. Lynch all alone, denied by Shepard. Great setup, great save. Icemen still on top, 4-3. 4:42 to go in the third period. Beautifully set up there by Ben Hawerchuk. Lynch just couldn't get the finish as Jacksonville tries to clear. Puck bounces up into the air. Where does it go? It belongs to Jacksonville. Hawerchuk at center. He's by himself for the moment. His line mates take a change. Hawerchuk clears in. Derek Lodermeier fresh onto the ice. Cannot keep it in the zone. McEnany will drive it around the wall. And the Stingrays have it with 4:18 remaining in the third. It's Patrick Hallway behind his net. Joey Sides waiting between the hash marks. Lodermeier is there as well. Long outlet pass. knocked away, but it comes free to South Carolina. Here's Hadfield. Drop pass, wrister on net, but a blocker save made by Wall. Rebound for Jacksonville. Lodermeier off glass and out, and it comes free to Jordan Subban at his own blue line. Subban, wing to wing for Hadfield, who will start the charge through center. Hadfield is over the blue line, trying to set up Pionk. Knocked free by Berzola. Berzola with a little time and space behind his net. He'll feed it to the right for Sides. Sides, cross ice look. Lodermeier takes it into the zone. Slap shot, save made by Shepard. He just got a piece of it, and it trickled wide of the net as it broke free from his glove. Stingrays have it in the corner. Clearing it out is Coleman. He'll get it to center, not much further than that. Stingrays get it back, however. Pionk by himself, 1-on-2. He'll play it down low, and the Icemen have it behind their net with 3:16 to go in the game. McCallchuk for Brown, 2-on-2 with Martin. Martin over the blue line. Poke checked away by Hallway. Martin gets it back. Knocking it free for Redekop for South Carolina. Redekop behind his net for Hallway. A couple of twin towers there defensively for the Stingrays as Hallway airmails it to the Jacksonville line, and the Icemen with a long outlet pass, it connects. Brown over the blue line, wrister on goal. Shepard another save, fought it off with the right arm. It caroms all the way out to center, and the Icemen will play it down low. We're down to 2:42 to go in the game. Icemen leading 4-3. 3 unanswered goals in the third period. South Carolina clears in. Friend around the wall. Held in by South Carolina. They have it behind the Icemen net. Looking for the centering pass. It comes to the blue line. Hallway with a drive. Blocked in front. Wall may have gotten a piece of it. Jacksonville looks to clear. Howe, who's getting some late ice time here with 2:19 on the clock, trying to clear it out. The Stingrays hold it in. Shot is blocked. It comes back. South Carolina denied by Tyler Wall. Remember that save? That was a huge one, keeping the Icemen on top by 1. It's Howardchuk at center ice. He'll play it in deep. The Icemen in no hurry. 2 minutes flat to go in regulation. Stingrays have control of the puck behind their own net. Jordan Subban just standing there for the moment. Feeds it to the right for Brink. Brink with speed through the neutral zone. He's onside. Drop pass. Slapper on goal. Save is made by Wall. Out of the net is Shepard. 6 skaters are on for South Carolina. South Carolina behind the net of Jacksonville, trying to center it. Deflects free. Comes loose for Floric. His centering feed knocked away by the Icemen. Panetta tries to clear it out. Chips it off glass and out. Stingrays get it back. No icing here. South Carolina with 1:24 to go in the game. Stingrays are onside. A poke check from Jacksonville does not clear the zone, however. Brink defended by Berzola. Berzola ties it up against the wall. Panetta tries to get it free. Stingrays get it back. They'll keep it in. Redekop to the blue line. Slap shot goes wide of the net. Jacksonville cannot clear. Wrister blocked in front. Rebound is loose. Nazarian has it. He'll skate it ahead. He finds Joey Sides for the open net. Just wide. Stingrays get it back. 55 seconds to go. This one's not over yet. Sides had to take it from center ice under duress. He couldn't get it on goal. He just missed by about a foot. 43 seconds to go. South Carolina deflects in behind the Jacksonville net. Wall leaving the puck for McEnany. Gives it up to Floric. Centering feed blocked by McEnany. Comes back towards the blue line. Courtnall hustles. Gives it up to Brown. Brown up the right side for Lynch. Great move. Lost the handle. He got tripped up on the play. And a penalty on South Carolina. A penalty on South Carolina with 23 seconds to go. Pretty obvious call. Not much that you can do to argue that one as Jordan Subban goes in the box. Reader, I think it was either trip him up or give up the empty net, or either way, there wasn't much that Jordan Subban could do. And now with 23 seconds to go in the game, the Icemen have the lead 4-3. They have an offensive zone draw face-off. Just play steady, mistake-free hockey, and that will carry you to victory here.
Yeah, it certainly will, and a regulation win if they can continue to do that there early, which is great here in this game, in this South Division class. But yeah, you're right, not much Subban could do there. It's really pick your poison. It's a tough spot to be in. At least it keeps your team alive here by doing that penalty there.
Shepard makes a save. The Icemen trying to get one more goal anyway. Lodermeier ties it up in the corner. Nazarian behind the net for Brown. Just 13 seconds to go in the game. Stingrays trying to break out of their own zone, and they do. One last chance for them. Courtnall at center ice, 5 seconds to go. Redicop gives it up. Nazarian clears it. That will do it. The Icemen have defeated the South Carolina Stingrays in come-from-behind fashion. 4-3, your final score. Craig Martin, the game tying goal shorthanded, the game winning goal just moments later.
And what a big win here for the Icemen. A happy bunch down on the ice right now as a 4-3 victory here today for Jacksonville. So the Icemen salute the fans here. A happy crowd here as the Icemen getting things going. Mostly there on the penalty kill. 2 shorthanded goals to put them up to 6 on the season to lead the league. As the Icemen head off the ice, and we'll see how we got to this scoring here in just a second. We got the 3 stars here coming up. When you watch this game, at the start of the period, it was a tie hockey game, 1-1. You didn't know what way it was going to go. South Carolina getting 2 quick strikes, just moments apart there to take a 3-1 lead. It seemed as if it was not going to be the Icemen's night, but boy, oh boy, did they get the job done here today as they used 2 shorthanded goals to take advantage of in this hockey game there to get now to 3-3. They would score a 4th goal moments later, and 4-3 victory as they hang on despite a little bit of a late surge there by South Carolina with a couple chances, and Connor Wall getting a good stop there in goal as well here in the 3rd period. We're waiting here on the 3 stars. We'll have that for you right here.
Tonight's 3
Send
stars
it down to
of
Joe
the game,
Massa.
presented by H2 Health. Your number 3 star from South Carolina, number 16, Carter Cowlthorpe.
Yeah, Cowlthorpe, 2 goals here today.
Your
gets
number
the number
2
3 star.
from your Jacksonville Icemen with a pair of assists tonight, number 3, Jeff Taylor. And your number 1 star with a pair of goals tonight, number 29, Marty the Sniper Martin.
Craig Martin, 2 goals. He's going to be down there with Arlie. We'll send it down ice level.
And they stay there, and they say yeah, and they stay there.
Craig Martin, our number 1 star of the game tonight. Marty, you're down 3-1. It's the middle of the 3rd period. You're shorthanded, and everything changes. A pair of shorthanded goals, 45 seconds apart. Tell us about that kill and your game tying goal that ultimately led to your own game winning goal as well.
Yeah, our PK's been great lately. We just want to be hard on pucks, and we got a couple of fortunate bounces, and it kind of changed the tide of the game there. So, yeah, that was huge for us.
I can only imagine what kind of momentum it creates for a team when you're trailing in the 3rd period like that and you have a massive come-from-behind victory. You've got to be feeling awful good in the locker room right now to keep this momentum rolling.
Oh, yeah, the momentum's huge. You can just see it on those shifts after. We got guys like Howie and Lynchy just grinded in the corners there, and we were fortunate to get another bounce and go up there.
And it sets up a great game tomorrow night, Thanksgiving Eve, against another one of your rivals, the Florida Everblades. Let's see if we can pack this house tomorrow night, too.
Yes, sir. Looking forward to it.
Congrats, Marty. Well done.
Thank you.
There's Craig Martin, your number 1 star of the game. Joe, back to you.
Fans, there he is.
And there you have it, the number 1 star of the game, and that is Craig Martin. 2 goals here this evening in a wild one here in Jacksonville, and we'll get to how we got to this score. It was South Carolina getting on the board first. At 11:47, As we talked about the big game by Calthorpe getting his second of the year set up by Patrick Kramer. It was 1-0 South Carolina at the end of the first period, a period in which that was not great for Jacksonville, and they didn't have the best period, but they did respond in the second period and had a very good period to respond, and they would eventually tie up the game. We got the Martin for Mayor signs here, hey Michael, and big win here as they got the signs out here. Obviously, Martin for Mayor, the big hero here today with the 2 goals. But the Icemen getting a goal at 3:56. Vladislav Mikulchuk gets his first off the rebound from an Aaron Nazarian shot, and that would tie the game up at 1. Mikulchuk's first of the season, his first as a member of the Jacksonville Icemen. Nazarian and Taylor factoring in on that goal. And it was a really good second period for Jacksonville, a great response period, and the game was tied at 1 at that point. We head to the third period, and it didn't look as if Jacksonville was going to have another good period as Nathan Pionk comes in with a chance there down low. Just a puck that kind of found his way to his stick, low circle. He flipped the shot, and the goaltender, Tyler Wall, didn't even see that one. It went in cleanly. Pionk, unassisted, made it a 2-1 game. And then at 6:59, it'd be Calthorpe again. He was able to block a shot, or excuse me, block a pass out of the zone from an Iceman defenseman, and he grabbed it at the circle and just quickly fired it towards the net. And he would score an unassisted goal. 3-1 South Carolina. Looks as if they were in the driver's seat, but they would get a power play that would add to that. And you're thinking, well, yeah, this is going to be another 2 minutes. The Icemen have to kill off. Another 2 minutes in which maybe the Icemen won't have an opportunity to try to go down and score because they have to kill off the penalty. Well, think again, because the Icemen able to convert twice on that power play. Derek Lodermeier at 8:24 off the rebound, off the back dasher, put it home to make it 3-2, a shorthanded goal for Jacksonville. Lodemeier's second. He's now scored in back-to-back games. Berzola, who took the initial shot that caromed back in front, gets an assist along with Ben Howarchuk. 3-2 at that point, and then just seconds later, I believe just about 40 seconds later, Craig Martin would get the puck down low, and he would slip one in that actually would go off the skate of Shepard. Shepard actually kind of kicked it in himself. The assist goes to Jacob Panetta, who gets his first professional point. Congratulations to Pans there. But that was another shorthanded goal. So 2 shorthanded goals on the same South Carolina power play. The Icemen now have 6 on the year. That actually gives them the league lead in shorthanded goals. That made it a 3-3 game, and the Icemen would take the lead again at 3:35 as Craig Martin would put one home from Taylor and Lynch. Second of the game for Martin, his 4th of the year. And the Icemen would lock the game down the rest of the way and come away with a dramatic and exciting 4-3 finish here. Arlie, as I welcome you back, I know you made the trek back up here, but another wild one here for the fans. Everyone going home happy. And I think at the start of that third period, people were thinking, this one's just not going to be our night. But it changed quickly and drastically.
It really did. In fact, I think we went to break as South Carolina went to the power play reader. And, you had even said it's like the air was let out of a balloon.
Yeah.
And then all of a sudden, it's just amazing how momentum can change at the drop of a hat. And it certainly did for Jacksonville. South Carolina on the power play up by 2, but they allowed a pair of odd man rushes for Jacksonville, which to me is kind of unexcusable. I don't know if they're just trying to go for more, whatever it happens to be, but the Icemen certainly capitalized. Couple of unsung heroes in that situation. One was Ben Howarchuk on Derek Lodermeier's goal, because he had actually fallen at center ice and then got back up and had the wheels to kind of cut around the goal before dropping it to Berzola. I thought that was an excellent play on his part. And the Icemen, after Berzola's shot went wide, it came off the end boards for Lodermeier, who tucked it into an open net. Also want to give credit to Jacob Panetta for setting up that goal from Craig Martin as he sent Marty away on what amounted to a 2-on-1, but it was kind of a partial breakaway too. Martin got the shot away, and for Marty, he works his tail off one, so I'm so happy for him for being able to get game-tying and game-winning goals. And on the scorebook, it's going to look like a pair of snipes, but if you talk about it later with Marty, he's going to, one of them got kicked in by the goaltender right at the goal line. The other one trickled over the line off of his left arm, but he's not going to care about that in the locker room. All he cares about is, hey, I got 2 Genos, I got a shorty to tie it, I got the game winner 4 minutes later, and look at this locker room and look how happy we are. You come from 2 goals down in the third period against a sensational defensive team like this. I'll tell you what, you can't ask for a more improbable comeback, really, against a team like that, and a better effort from the Icemen to be able to do that and not say die and not quit under this situation.
I agree, Arlie. This was a big win here for the club. They're starting to feel it right now, and of course, you know, you talk about unsung heroes. I'm going to pat myself there. It was a pregame lineup.
Right.
I'm rolling right now. No, I was joking, of course, but I'm glad I get to do it again tomorrow. Hey, I'll do it all year, but the key here is the Icemen have now won 3 in a row. And this is what a turnaround for this team that, again, going through that tough stretch, and everybody's like, what's going on? How come they can't win? How come they can't score? And they were playing really well in those games, Arlie. They really were, but they just weren't, getting it done. They just weren't getting that extra thing to make them get the 2 points. And I think they battled through it, and that's what teams have to do. You face the adversity, you continue to fight, and they've done that. And now they've been rewarded here for 3 straight wins. And the homestand here, a good way to start the week. And now they got a tough opponent coming in. The Florida Everblades are always their tops in the division and always a perennial powerhouse. And the first of 3 on the week with them starting tomorrow. And it's going to be a lot of fun because these 2 teams, I don't think they like each other a whole lot.
No.
There's always a lot of dramatics. It's always physical. Again, if you want to come out and see some entertainment, this is the week to do it. And hopefully you'll bring the family and friends as well.
And with this win, the Icemen are also back to 500. They started the year 2-0, but they kind of hit the skids for a little bit after that. So really good bounce back, sort of a long-term bounce back. It was a bounce back in this game coming from 3-1 down, but I think it's more of a 2 or 3 week-long bounce back for the Icemen to get back to 500 as well, with 4 more home games coming up in a row, 3 of them against Florida, where you're already 2-0 against the Everblades, and you have a chance to be potentially within 1 point of first place by night's end tomorrow night. Not to mention all the momentum that you've got. You're feeling good about the offense because you've scored 4 goals, and next thing you know, Jacksonville's feeling, hey, you know what? We don't allow a whole lot on defense. We are pretty airtight there. Our goaltending is starting to play a lot better, too. And now we're scoring. Look out, because here we come.
Absolutely. Well, hey, an exciting one indeed. And the Icemen, this will be one the fans will talk about here for a little bit. But they get it done. And they've now won 3 in a row, getting back here to 500. And happy bunch down there as we head into tomorrow's game. A 7 o'clock start time. We got all the great $2 beer and wine specials tomorrow, so that's another incentive to come. And then, of course, Friday, the team back in action there on Black Friday as the day after Thanksgiving here. The Everblades and Icemen will do battle again. We got a great promotion. They're calling it the Laugh Your Ice Off promotion. Go to JacksIcemen.com. There's a package there for $25. You get a ticket to the game, and you get a 45-minute comedy show here at the arena.
Oh, nice.
3 comedians there as well. So that's a pretty cool special. And then, of course, on Saturday, the big night. Always Saturdays are big in Jacksonville, but this one's even bigger because it is the annual teddy bear toss, and that's always exciting as well. So with family coming into town, hey, bring them out to the games here this week. Tickets available online at Ticketmaster.com and at JacksIcemen.com, or give the Icemen office a call if you want to bring a group out at 904-602-7825.
Good seats still available, and also we want to update you from Atlanta, where that Orlando Solar Bear Atlanta Gladiator thriller, well, it kind of is a thriller, went scoreless all the way into overtime, but the Solar Bears do win it in overtime. Luke Boca gets the game winner, so Orlando wins 1-0. So it's right now Florida in first place, 17 points, Orlando 15 points, Norfolk in third place with 14. Oh, man, this is all over. 15 for Orlando, 14 Norfolk, 13 Atlanta, 14 for Jacksonville as well with a victory. Now 6-6-1-1 on the season. So the Icemen now 3 points out of first place and only 1 point behind second place Orlando. Great seats available again. We certainly hope you're a part of the Thanksgiving week here on home ice at the Publix rink at the VyStar Veterans Memorial Arena. You can kind of mix things up between turkey, football, and Icemen hockey this weekend as the Icemen start a 3-game homestand all against the Florida Everblades this week. Tomorrow night, Friday night, Saturday night, all games at 7 o'clock. Thank you so much to Gemstone Media for producing this game. I also want to thank our off-ice officials, led by Kate Truslow. Reader, phenomenal job as always. Keep up those starting lineups.
You as well.
You were doing a sensational job. I won't keep that part up, but you can keep that part up. For everyone else involved in this production, and of course to you, the fans, thank you so much. This is Arlie Johnson saying goodnight. Once more, your final score tonight, the Jacksonville Icemen, in come-from-behind fashion, defeat the South Carolina Stingrays 4-3, your final score this evening. Have a wonderful evening. We'll catch you again tomorrow night. This was a wonderful night for hockey.